Everything's got mold on it now.
It's been a week.
It's terrible, man. You're just bitching about
everything.
Yeah, just a lot about it today. But I'm like, I hold up my headphones and I'm like, I can't believe that because I'm kind of in need. I mean, not really, but they
work, but they're gross.
Well, my headphones are getting a little loose. Yeah. I like when you get those. If you put on a night shows, because they don't use them as much as we do, they like just fit right on your head, and it's like nice and snug. And I'm like, these stupid these newscasters, these talking heads like Fox 11 and name another one, BAY. They get suits.
Yeah, they have a clothes allowance. We don't ask for much. In fact, we get money monthly for the show to give away. I got taken away.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, anyway, we used to, and then I'm like, we never use it because we don't do anything entertaining with it. So I'm like, why don't we use that? Joe, buy us some headphones. We need some headphones. He said they're cosmetic.
Yeah, it says that headphones are cosmetic. You buy that.
And then Tanner said, well, look, if we had them get us headphones, look what they have in the studio for guests. It's embarrassing.
They sound terrible.
Oh, when people put them on, they don't even want to wear them. They're like, they're uncomfortable and you can't hear anything.
No, they don't sound good.
Let's try it.
Have you ever put these on?
I think I have once, but I want to.
They're rough.
All right. All right, so I got a pair over here.
Oh my God!
Oh, I can't. Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah, you got to plug them in. Oh my God, these are so bad.
Wait, hello?
Do yours not work?
Let me put this on, see if it works.
Oh.
Oh. No, mine don't even work.
Well, that's good. And mine are the ones with tape on them. Here,
I don't know, man.
Here, take these.
Okay, hang on.
So you can hear how good these are.
Okay. Well, these could just be Oh, I have another pair. Never mind. They're all these don't even have.
Those don't have earmuffs.
They don't even have foam on them. Where you at?
Go.
Are they plugged in?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. This is wonderful.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, this is it. Oh my God.
Dude,
that's terrible.
It's the worst sounding garbage.
All right. Boy, I don't think I could last in this.
No. And, like, they're oddly shaped, right? Like, I don't know whose head they're made for, but it's not a human head.
Cool. Well, anyway, yeah. So I just keep those over for the guests.
Yeah, just keep those for people that we're trying to impress or clients.
Dude, it is a tad. I mean, there's some things that I get the company you don't want to spend money on because this is a employee-owned company, and the more, we save, the more we get, and I love that about it. But there's some things we should probably, loosen up the old purse strings.
Yeah.
What do I know, though?
Yeah, nothing. We don't know nothing about this.
Dude, I'm telling you, the last couple days, anytime I go out and do a remote, I always come back and I feel more disconnected with the salespeople than ever.
You were like having heart-to-hearts with them at the airport.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
I kept looking over there and you guys were talking. I don't know. It seemed intense, so I could only assume that you were asking questions like, why do you think your dad didn't love you?
Maybe together. Did you talk about Casper today? Dude, we've been on for 2 seconds.
Yeah, Jesus.
Calm down. 11:44. I want to gripe about salespeople right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that story in a little bit, though. Thank you for reminding me. 11:44. But this is weird because right when you came in, I'm like, do you know this is the first station, and it's not to do with my age, I don't think, but this is the first station that all the sales people have been so young.
Yeah, a lot of them are still in their 20s.
20s. And I'm not saying that they can't sell or they can't do their job. In fact, they're really, really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
But every time with the other station that we're not allowed to say the name because of that New Year's resolution.
That was given to us.
It was given to us. It's just weird. That dude's always had a problem with that. Ever since we started.
Ever since we started.
Don't even
mention him, and it's like, why?
Yeah. Anyway, they were older.
Yeah, they were all older, or at least your age.
Yeah, but I'm thinking most of them were.
Because Sarah was your age. What about Laura?
She was older. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's about it. Well,
I don't even know any of the other ones.
No, then that short-haired woman.
What about? Oh yeah, what was her name?
I forget. And then there was
Faldy. No, he was in sales.
He was in sales, and then there was whatever. And then the stations prior, that I worked, but I was in my 20s really there, so they were older. This one's just riddled with them.
What are you, youngins?
Youngins, and it's difficult for me to have a conversation with them
because they're young.
I don't know. This is probably just a Jake thing, where I'm just in my head and thinking the judgment is happening. But I don't know. It's here's another thing. This goes for all salespeople, not just our salespeople. This is all salespeople. Salespeople are extroverts.
Yeah, you should be to have that job.
And there's another connection that's hard for me to grab onto because I'm not that. I don't know.
No, I got you. I hear I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
It's a hard, and it'll always be a little bit more of a difficult thing too. As much as all PDs and everybody wants you to connect with sales, it's tough because they are there for the client, and we are there also for the client, but more for the listener.
Yeah,
so it's a hard thing.
That's why almost all PDs say, like, oh, you don't talk to sales. Sales talks to me, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, and they know. The good ones know anyway.
Yeah, because we're looking, PDs are that half the boss of the station. They're the ones that are that half step in between both. Like, they're the ones that are like, oh yeah, this is good for the client, but also we're not going to do this because it sounds like trash on air.
Also, we're just in different departments. And sales, even though we're in different departments, sales like to tell, radio guys what to do, but radio guys don't tell sales what to do because we don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't understand their job at all.
Oh, God, it would be difficult.
It's scary.
I remember at one point, years in my career, they were like, hey, listen, this is during the recession. I know you guys are already wearing a few hats. We're going to add a few more, and one of those are going to be sales. I'm like, oh, no. And I'm like, anything else? They're like, you want to clean the building on Saturdays? I'm like, sign me up.
Yep.
I'll work. I'll do some dusting.
I'll dust. I'll vacuum. Dust. I can vacuum, right?
Yeah. I never did.
No, screw that.
No, I just kind of tidied up, I'm like, you want me? All right. I'll just tidy up, do a little, how I do my cleaning at my house. I'll be like, Angie, you got to go Saturday? You're going to go do your hair? Cool. I'll clean the house. And she's like, are you going to clean it? Or are you going to do your thing?
Kale said the same thing.
Yeah, screw them.
Yeah, she came home on Sunday, and she was like, dude, why didn't you clean the house? And I was like, it's clean. It's very clean. And it was. And by your and my standards.
It'd been spotless.
Yeah. And then she was like, look at the floor. It's not vacuumed. And there's like crumbs. And I was like, that's not. You can't even see that stuff.
Yeah, I hate when the sun comes out in our house because we got a lot of windows.
And a lot more dust than you,
you think there would be. The floor looks just so grubby, and you can see every mark that my dog puts his face on. When he's just looking out the window. He's just a window licker, man. Oh, dude, Angie. Speaking of window lickers, Angie, she when I say that my wife does not know how to snow blow, right? She on Friday she had the old machine out there, blowing some snow, and we had to walk her through it the best we could on the radio to start it, and that was her very first time ever using that. She doesn't do that. That's not her. It's not her thing. It's not. She has her duties. I have my duties as husband, wife, man, woman, whatever. And that is not one of hers. First time using. She was completely sore. You couldn't even touch her because she was so sore. And I said, but we told you that lever's underneath. You pull the lever underneath and it will spin around.
Yeah.
And she didn't find that out until the very end. So she's just rocking it back and forth trying to, like, how you do that with those snow blowers? And the thing is a little heavier because it's ginormous.
Yeah, yours is Way too big.
Yeah, and she one sweep for the driveway. Just one sweep. That's how it is. That's how big that snowblower is.
Yeah, yours is so big. Not normal people can't handle it.
What are we talking about?
I'm just saying, like, that she's sore from trying to handle that thing. I get it.
It's a wild beast.
Spits so far.
Do you? It does. It
So
shoots.
far.
It
Shooting
shoots.
everywhere.
You know. Yeah. Well.
Don't point where it shoots out towards your face either.
No.
It'll hurt.
No.
So fast.
Funny. My neighbor ran over and played in it.
Really?
Yeah, ran right in. He's like, shoot me. And I'm like, all right. Okay. Right in the face.
Wow.
White stuff. Right,
Everywhere.
covered him.
Everywhere.
Covered him.
Covered?
Covered.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So you know how she had a kidney stone yesterday?
Oh yeah, you did vaguely remember that.
Well, first of all, she went to urgent care because they're like, she wanted to take care of this one.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, I'll be home. They close at 8. I'll be home real soon.
What time was this at?
She set up the appointment. She was leaving she left work at 6. So she got there like at 6:30.
Okay.
She didn't get home until 9:45. I think she slept with one of the doctors.
I mean, if she told you it saved her, like, then he did it for free.
Yeah.
You kind of be like,
well, no, they did.
Yeah, we got that trip coming up, so thank you.
She didn't have it. No kidney stone. She pulled her back muscle from using that snowblower, man. I'm like, how fragile are you? You're just so fragile, little
delicate.
woman. She's completely bruised, like everywhere. You can't even touch her because she's so well, not bruised, just sore.
That's sore?
Yeah, and then she went in and she pulled some kind of. And I told her, I go, hey, listen, man.
I do that every day.
You got like 5 days, and then you're 39.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
Everything's falling apart. Welcome to my world, man.
Maybe you didn't remember your birthday right. Maybe you're already 39.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's because you didn't give me a Christmas present this year, and I got you one. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a little, this is what happens when you treat your husband so poorly.
Yeah, I would hold
and
that
sleep
forever.
with doctors.
Yes, but save money.
Maybe.
I see this is, you get the bill in the mail, you slept with him and he still billed you? How handsome was he? You should just be like, that's how I feel all the time when I do it.
I should have.
Yeah, because then you could be like, yeah, it's really rough, isn't it? And then every time that you snowblow, she would be like, I gotta let him sit for 2 days. At least 2 days.
The doctor blew her back out. That's what it was. She probably did have kidney stones, and he shocked those right away. He pulverized those, then threw her back out. Holy cow. I'm taking my legs up, bro. You guys are getting me all worked up today.
Oh, so early today.
So early.
Oh, geez.
I feel like I'm going to be honest, in this first little segment, I feel like we've accomplished a lot. I think we should call it a day.
I mean, I can't think of anything else we talked.
There's an S-ton of donuts in there for Fat Tuesday.
Well, who's Tuesday?
I don't know. Do you want to just drink beer today? No.
Listen.
It is a Tuesday. I got things I got to accomplish
Tuesday
this week.
night ice.
What? That's a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a thing that you just made up right now? Oh, because I can get behind that.
Yes, you got Monday. You drink for Mondays, and then it's Tuesday night ice.
Wait, you drink just Monday night? You drink?
Yeah, it sucks because Mondays suck.
Well, football.
Yeah, Monday night football, and then Tuesday night ice, and then Wednesday's hump days. So you got to drink through that, and then Thursday, and then why aren't you drinking on Friday?
Well, I like that one.
Yeah. I have to make caca.
Man, there's a lot happening this morning. All right, I have a 3 minute. Can you do it in three minutes?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like this is going to have much resistance.
All right. so that bee can get Aldi.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta do that. You know what I mean? You already in there, woman.
Yeah, you there.
Anyway. Question. Would you be so kind to oblige?
It depends.
Hey, you know my two favorite my cartoon is? My two favorite characters? And the chipmunks that are so nice to each other.
Chippendale?
No. The other ones. You remember those guys? They're like, after you. No, it's sir, after you. Oh, thank you, sir. They're two little chipmunks. I'm old, so this is going way back.
No, I know who you're talking about.
Do you know?
I just don't know the names.
I don't either, but they're so ungodly polite to each other, and I love them. FYI, Mark Wahlberg is looking very old lately, and that makes me sad.
Really?
Yeah. He's right next to that young buck Tom Holland in the new movie, so
that couldn't have been. That can't be a very good movie, right?
It's got to be terrible. Except I know it was did real well at the box office because I don't know how many movies are out anymore. And that guy did. That guy,
he got a 40 on Rotten Tomatoes.
That guy sure is living it up. This is his time to shine, isn't it?
Tom Holland?
Yeah.
It got a 40 by critics on Rotten Tomatoes, but a 90 by audience. So I'm sure it's fun.
It seems like it'd be one of those fun movies.
Well, yeah, but that's what are critics even critiquing them for?
You know what? Hang on. That's really interesting that you just said that, because that is one of those jobs. I had a whole list of them. I'll find it later. That was jobs that used to be respected and not so much anymore. And critics made that list where it's it's just not a respectful job anymore.
No, but it's
well,
none of us thought that movie was going to be an Oscar-winning movie. You know what I mean?
Hey, we got a computer page blocking us. Oh, is my Airlink still on, or is your Airlink still on? It says on YouTube. Maybe they just have a piece of paper in front of their computer screen.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
We don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah, not sure.
Leave Brittany alone. Leave Brittany alone!
Yeah, nothing's air-linked, but man, just trying to bring that Airlink up has really broken everything.
It's terrible. Hey, I want to ask you this question.
Why is it out? I don't like this.
What laugh is that? Name the movie.
I know. That's
It's not like Count Dracula.
It's Suicide Squad. It is. It's Jared Leto's Joker.
Well, I didn't know that. Nice.
Oh, what did you think it was?
I'm doing
Chucky.
doing Sean Connery.
Yeah.
No, he's a older movie, 80s, maybe 90s, 80s. It's Back to the Future. Marty McFly's dad when he goes back to the 50s.
Okay, I'm gonna have to hear it.
Marty McFly, dad, laugh. Look at that, popped right up. Love it, love it. That guy's a terrific actor, by the way, but got totally.
Kristen Glover?
Yeah. All right. Now let me ask you this question, sir.
Okay.
And this goes out to all y'all listening right now.
To the troops.
To the troops, man. So, some people had to give up precious space in their homes to create home offices and blah, blah, blah during the pandemic.
Sure.
Yeah. There's also those people that added new hobbies to their lives. And apparently a ton of people have picked up the new hobbies during lockdowns, and now the stuff is all over the place. I got some things here that are, what most people have in their house of whatever hobby they picked up.
Okay.
But I would love to know if you did pick up a hobby and if you're not doing it anymore. And this goes out to all you MFers that went out and I'm gonna bike with my family and we're gonna go on trails, and y'all took because you got your little stimmy check.
Yep.
So you went out and you bought nice bikes that are hanging in the garage and you're not even using. You got 2 miles on it, and I had to sit here and wait an entire year to get my bike.
That you don't want anymore.
No, I do. I still love it. I just had it out the other day, and I'm like, oh, man, I love this.
Yeah,
I still want it. I just want a downhill one.
Oh, so you want 2 now?
I want 2, yeah.
I told you to get 2. Just go buy it. Screw Piper's car fund. Go get yourself a bike.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't get a car fund.
Well, no. I did get a car, though. $750, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Dad had to stop drinking for a week.
I'll sell her in 6 years my little Cobalt.
I can't even get it. Can't even get the damn bike.
Where is it at?
Well, it's sitting in somebody's garage right now that they're not even using because it picked up a hobby they don't use.
Yeah.
That's all UMF. Did anybody get a hobby? Honestly, if you're listening, tell me your hobby that you picked up during the pandemic that you don't do anymore. Please tell me it's quilting. God, I could make some fabulous quilts. Give me your dead people's jeans, and I will make you a quilt, baby.
You want jeans as a quilt?
Dead people's jeans, yeah, and shirts.
The shirts, I understand. So shirts can be soft, but denim isn't soft.
Well, that's all that quilts are, really. It's just a bunch of denim. Have you ever laid on
that doesn't feel
cover up with your jeans at night? Dude, denim is the most...
Have you ever tried to sleep in your jeans? You only do that drunk.
I only do that every day.
I get ready the day before. Jacket and everything. Jacket, shoes.
Denim, not only my favorite color, denim is my favorite comforter also. Send me your dead people. I really think I think that could be a side gig you and I should get into.
I don't want to do quilting.
Dead people jean quilts. Your dead loved one jean quilts.
How many jeans do people have?
I don't know. My dad had like 4 or 5.
Yeah, not enough for a good size quilt.
Well, it could be a small quilt. Could be for,
like for a
baby. Baby quilt. You know?
It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like a thing that you'd want to do. We should let's make denim sheets.
Yeah. No, they have them.
They don't have denim sheets.
That. I'll do it right now and I'll send it over.
Denim.
Somebody said I picked up
maybe the color, but not the fabric.
The hobby I picked up was drinking coffee. I wanted to get into actually making coffee too. Denim coffee.
Denim coffee. That seems like fun.
A little jeans. Bag up. That's that would sell it right there. You bag up the coffee beans
in dead people denim.
Dead people little jeans, and you send them out, and it's like your denim coffee. Dude, Cowboys would love it.
Yeah, probably.
Is it early for this A-hat? Like, honestly. If anybody else that wants to call just to say hi, it'd be great.
If it's him, this counts as 2 calls.
Okay. Hi, what's up?
Hey, you guys are talking about denim quilts. My ex-mother-in-law is a quilter and has actually made quilts out of jeans. It takes a lot of jeans. Like, when the boys would get holes in their pants, would give them to her, and she'd have to save them up, and it would take so many pairs of jeans.
So who has that denim quilt right now?
My son actually has one. It's probably maybe like a twin size, I would say. And it took a lot of pairs of jeans.
And these are all used jeans, right?
Yep. Like if the kids would outgrow them and get a hole in them, or like if my ex would get a hole in his, instead of whatever patching or whatever, he'd just give them to her and she'd use them for.
Is there any way?
Like a door mat she made.
Can you separate that from that so we can give that away at the Jake and Tanner Experience? Your family's used jeans out of a quilt, and we'll get you tickets to JTX.
Not. No. Be honest. Is it denim on both sides, or is it just like denim patches on it?
It's like patches.
Okay, so
and then there's like a backing on it, like a quilt backing, but the whole front of it and then the edging is all
not what I'm looking for.
Denim patches.
Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. We need denim,
the entire
whole denim,
the whole quilt. Hey, is that just a hobby that she does for the family, or does she sell those things?
No, she does it just as a hobby because the amount of money that quilts like that would cost, that nobody wants to spend that kind of money.
No, I get it, man.
So she just does it and does like quilt retreats with her girlfriends, and she's entered a few different like contests and stuff, like competitions. But
good for her, man.
There's quilting competitions.
Oh yeah, do they get wild?
I bet
One time at the quilting competition,
everybody leaves pregnant.
No, yeah. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it. Have you ever went to an Amish barn and tried on quilts?
Well, just like a lot of that sentence, I didn't understand. So how do you try on a quilt?
Okay. Well, in Clare, Michigan, where I was, they had Amish barns everywhere. They were just littered with them.
Yeah, okay.
And some people turned them into a place where you could stop in and buy some honey and homemade clocks and denim quilts. And you could go into these places and lay down on the floor and cover up, and you could feel different weights. Every quilt had a different weight to it because each quilt it's like a guitar. It's all different. It's like you think they're all the same, but they actually all feel a little bit different, like a hoo-ha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm on board with you, but barely. Like, just know that you've said everything and I agree with it all, but like, almost I don't.
No, but I'll take you to Claire one time, and we'll go try and quilt. You know what? You know what I'm going to do?
Try on no quilts.
We're going to do that, dude. We're going to do that. I'm going to get you a quilt. You'll never turn back.
You can't afford a good quilt.
Don't tell me. There's a neighbor that's about 5 houses down. So not really a neighbor, an acquaintance. Actually, I've never met her in my life, but she has a quilt sign on her garage door.
So she makes quilts?
She makes them. I bet you I could get you one at a good price.
But like I want one of like these.
You want like a real deal quilt, not a jean quilt?
Yeah, like I want one that's all patches and it's like that.
It has a story to it. Yeah, it gets way too hot. Anything but the coldest month of the year.
Yeah, like it's only a quilt that I wish I had if I was locked outside of my house.
Right, you never use it. It just gets thrown on the back of the couch or in the closet.
Yep, you use it for guests so guests don't come back.
Yep, yeah, I get that.
It's like, oof, I just can't sleep on that quilt. They're scratchy, too hot.
Yeah,
but it's also too short. It's 4 feet. It's 4 feet by 4 feet. It's just not big enough.
Yeah. Hey, did you get into a hobby over the panty?
I didn't get a new panty hobby. Not really. No.
Yeah, no, me neither.
No, we were trying to conceive Griffin pretty much the whole time.
No, really.
That was a hobby. That was a fun hobby.
It's sometimes probably just annoying, and
it did. It would just be like,
oh yeah, I remember that, dude.
Sleep.
That's weird that you had. Like, I mean, I'm just boom in and out. Doesn't even feel it, and I'm like,
V was the first time we tried.
Yeah,
and pregnant. Griffin took a year.
It's kind of almost. It was a little. It's forced birth almost. It's literally almost a little bit like a rape.
Not if both people are into it. It's definitely not.
Well,
how were your kids conceived?
To him, I just feel like he didn't really want to be born.
Nobody wants to be born.
I'm just saying.
We're thrown into it. We got taxes.
Well, you took a while. Like he was like it was forced. Yeah.
No, I think he's just lazy. He didn't want to leave the bees.
Probably.
He was like, I ain't going. I'm not going yet.
I took up keychain making. What?
What do you mean keychain making? You talking about like that rope or whatever, that savior rope?
I made one of those.
Survival rope?
Yeah. They're making like a bracelet.
Yeah, and then where is it?
I looked for it the other day. Couldn't find it. Might have tossed
bad
it.
Survival tool.
Yes. You never know when you're going to need rope. Then you got to make that thing again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
You should make like 30 of them.
One and done.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I found the honey that I wanted.
Okay.
Here's the problem.
Okay.
However, your little company over there, I don't know what they got cooking, but it's terrible packaging because I can't tell you the name of it because they're not in any kind of specific order.
Wait a minute. I mean, yeah, they are.
Give me the ones that has this. No, it doesn't say it on the straw.
Oh, they have the lines. You got to look at the packaging.
It has lines on it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like there's lines on the thing to let you know which one it was.
Oh. Just give me the one that has like some of the comb in it. As tasty little treat for Dada.
Do you want like a full honeycomb?
Well, yeah, I want that too. Wow. I already had this conversation with you like a year ago. You go like this, like you know how you're eating the straw? And you had two different kinds in there that had a little. There's like
kinds.
Well, no, but the two kinds had a little bit of stuff in it.
Oh, a little crunch.
It was a little crunchy treat for Dada.
Okay, stop. And also, yeah, I can hook you up. Yeah, I'll get you a honeycomb too,
dude. Let's eat that on air.
I hate them.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm. Not a fan of honeycombs.
They're chewy.
Well, they're not. It's just wax and honey.
I'm really tired today. I'm sorry if I'm acting weird.
Yeah, I'm super tired too. I stayed up too late on Reddit.
Yeah, you're it's worth it, though.
Those people on Reddit are so brutal to those 90 Day Fiance people.
Hey, did you see that TikTok I sent you?
No, I didn't.
Let's watch it together really quick.
Is it? Can I watch it on the air?
Sure. I think
I don't like how you said sure.
Well, I'll remember real quick.
Here, I'll pull it.
And then we'll get and play some commercials and come back.
Get all lame and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay. If you
Oh, you have it in?
Yeah, I have it on the computer. Whoa!
Isn't that wonderful?
He looks like he's 90.
All right, we'll be back. Last time we went, a long time ago. And the reason why, I really figured out why Angie and I were doing it. It's because our kids were so young at that time. We're talking about going to church. I haven't went in a long time. Center. There's free childcare. And Angie and I would stuff our kids in there, and then they would cry for a second because they were little.
Yep.
And then Angie and I would go get a coffee because we went to one of those cool churches that actually had like a coffee.
I went to Kayla and I went and tried out the same one.
Right, where it's like it's almost like a store. Like they got like a shirt you can buy. You can buy like a little muffin. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
little Jesus muffin?
A little Jesus muffin.
Yeah.
And so we would get coffee and then we'd go listen to the dude talk. Some people call him preacher. I call him the dude.
Yeah.
And then we'd go pick up our kid, and it was just like a little free daycare for like an hour, and it was
an hour
blissful.
of peace. Yep.
It was really blissful. I wish I would have thought of this sooner. I wish we could have just dropped the kids off and went and go have morning beers somewhere. You know what I mean?
They probably would have stopped you by then.
Come back just hammered. No, but it's crazy how much it has changed without me realizing it. And until I hear you say something, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. And that part is hard. And again, I think that's why. Because when I moved to Green Bay, I very little drank. It was very seldom. I wouldn't have any. When I moved to Fredonia, I went to parties and I would tell people, we were just getting to know people, and I'm like, no, I don't drink.
Yeah.
But once the kids started getting a little older and older and older, where you didn't have to watch them as closely and they were doing their own thing, it's you got to have more drinks by a bonfire.
Yeah, that dude called it too. When you moved in, didn't Sheik be like, oh, that'll change.
That'll change.
Yeah.
He was doing it more because we all party around here and we all drink a lot, which they do.
Yeah.
But mine, I've noticed, just because my children have gotten older, and it's not so demanding of needing to
make sure that they're not on fire.
Right. So it's Angie and I, we get, when they're in school, we get date days if we want,
Yeah, you can go to the store.
Yeah. Just weird. It's just weird. It is. Kids are, and then I hear Colton talking, and you can't even hardly have a conversation with them without kids crying in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I want to say this, and I would say this to his face, because listen, I've done probably terrible habits when my kids were growing up, and that's probably why they're spoiled little brats right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Colton has it to an extreme.
Okay, what's going on?
And I think I've told this before, possibly on air. And do your own thing. And sometimes he gets sensitive, so like this is what I want to say. I would say this to him too, that when his kid cries, he'll take her for a drive when it's nap time. See, and I don't listen. I'm not in that mode. He's got 2 kids under the age of 3 or whatever, so it's tough.
I get it. I get what you're saying, where it's like, and he stops your whole day to do it, but also
he'll talk and he'll be like, "Do you want to go for a ride? Are you tired? Okay, I'll take you for a ride."
Yeah, I also understand exactly what he's doing, because it's a win. It's a win-win situation for him.
Right.
He gets out of the house away from one of them.
Right.
And the other one's about to sleep.
Yep.
I get it.
No. I think he did say recently, since Jen got a job, he doesn't do it as much because he doesn't get to take just one anymore. He's got to take both of them, so one doesn't let the other one sleep or whatever.
That's the worst.
But you know what I was doing? I was going to playgrounds with my kiddo, because it gave me, she would be entertained.
Yep.
And it gave me a break to be talking on the phone with somebody or whatever it was. So, I mean, anytime there was any kind of a little bit of boredom, I would send her we would go to the playground.
Yeah.
We were driving. I knew where every playground was. It sounds creepy now when I say I'm 41, but I knew where every playground was in my area. I knew the colors. I knew what good ones. I knew the ones that were like the squishy, jumpy ones. I knew which ones had the little red-headed kids there. You know what I mean? They were trying to throw rocks at cars.
Yeah, the ones where parents smoke in the park.
Right, those. Yeah,
I know a few of those.
Well, for me anyway, my whole life was that.
Yeah, in the last summer, I was a lot of parks.
Yeah.
Especially because it was just rough.
That goes away, too. It's weird, right? That goes away. We don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I got a few more years.
Oh, yeah, you got a bunch.
Yeah, I got a few more years for parks. At least with Vienna. I got a ton of years left with Griffin. I mean, he sucks at parks now.
Piper's getting a little bit more and more bored, I noticed out in the cul-de-sac. Just this winter. She's not playing as much as she used to in the snow when we get snow. And then like Bryson and Dewey, I feel like are a little too young. So when they're out playing, she's just kind of like, she comes back in.
It's almost like you got to watch them. Like she's got to watch them.
Yeah, I just don't think she's relating on a weird...
Yeah, you only got like, what, a year or two of Piper playing?
Oh, yeah, that'll be done here soon. She's starting to hang out with me and Angie a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. To have coffee.
Yeah. Oh, dude, did I tell you? I took her to a dance the other day. Last weekend.
Oh, yeah, her dance.
She goes, she jumps in the truck and she's like, Dad.
Circle the parking lot a few times. make myself known, show my face, and then we'll head out.
She's like, Ethan or Eden or whatever this kid's name is. She's like, told me he liked me. He's liked me ever since 3rd grade. And I go, what did you say? And she said, I just said, cool. And then walked away. I'm like, and then the dude wasn't at school Monday the next day because he probably felt terrible.
Wait, didn't you have to go pick up a kid? Didn't you have a date?
No, that was that kid, but he ended up not doing that because they were making their own plans.
Oh, so she didn't have a date?
I guess not, but yeah. So I don't know what's up, man.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That sounds... I miss the days when she was seeing Jose.
Yeah. Dude, it's...
And the whole cul-de-sac in school was talking about it. Those were fun days. Now it seems real, right? Because she's only 2 years away from where Angie's age was weird when she met you. So this Ethan might be in your life forever.
Dude, I got a thing of these. It's a whole list of... I found this on BuzzFeed. It's just a bunch of dads that prove sexism and toxic masculinity go hand in hand. And it's these stupid... Dude, if you're one of these dads, know that nobody really likes you. And what are you going to do? Are you going to kill them?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If you're an overprotective dad, and like stuff like this. He took a picture of an air mattress and a pillow and the sleeping bag in the hallway.
Okay.
One room on the left, one room on the right. I'm looking forward to my daughter and her fiance visiting for the weekend. Her room is on the right and the guest room is on the left. You can see where Dad will be sleeping. And yeah, this is a 12-gauge shotgun propped up in the corner.
Fiance?
Yeah, dude. It's just like...
Fiance?
Oh, it's just so annoying. It's just so annoying. And they're just filled. This whole thing is just... If you grew up like that, I feel, first of all, terrible. You know what's worse, though? Is when the girls... know their dad is overprotective and use it, or their brothers are real overprotective and use that to their like advantage. You know what I mean?
That'll kill you if you hurt me.
It's like the girl off of Shameless that was dating Lip. Remember?
Yep.
And her brother was like super overprotective, and she was kind of using that as, oh, I'm going to tell my brother then, or whatever. It's
super annoying.
Trash. I feel like dads like this that take pictures with their guns and do stuff. I feel like are super white trash.
He didn't really sleep there. Like that's what I think is that he didn't really sleep there. He just did it for the picture.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like he blew up that home. He blew up that mattress.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, he blew up that mattress and he. Dude, what is this?
My daughter likes boys in school, so I'm picking her up and taking them to lunch, and he's holding a gun.
Jesus.
And like, here's this for prom. Brother, uncle, and dad all holding guns around her wearing a dress.
Dumb.
Uncle, dad, and brother waiting for the prom date to arrive.
So dumb.
What are you going to do? You killing people, man?
Yeah, you just going to take them out?
I mean, what are you going to do? Like, here's this one. When the boy picked up my daughter, honks for her to come to the car for their date. I mean, this one's a little less aggressive.
Yeah, because it's a baseball bat, but also, why are you wearing a suit? You look like a mobster.
Caught my daughter messaging boys on school computer she wasn't supposed to be bringing home. Turns out Macs don't take 40 cal very well. That's not even theirs.
Yeah, that's super stupid. Wait, what school do you go to where they're giving Macs out to kids?
No doubt.
Damn rich kids. Yeah, that's stupid. It's stupid. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you know what you're doing? You're making sneaky kids. That's what you're making. That's all you're doing is creating a sneaky kid.
Yeah, it's just
so weird.
My 4-year-old daughter just got a Valentine's Day card. This photograph is posted here for, you know who you are.
Oh, what? For 4-year-old? You gonna kill a 4-year-old?
I can't even look at this anymore. It's just so annoying.
So dumb.
It's terrible.
That's one of those baby Bjorns with a gun holster and a knife strapped to it.
It's called dad life, baby.
Oh my God, it's so stupid. What?
Sorry.
What?
I don't want to. I'm sorry. I just realized a dream that I had, and you and I were looking at this picture. That's reminded me of that. And I think we should do it.
The dream? You want to do a dream?
I was in Baby Bjorn on your chest. No.
Oh.
We took pictures, and I was wearing a fanny pack, but it was like a cool fanny pack. Like it was
those don't
denim.
Those don't exist.
And I'm like, I might do fanny packs from now on. Sorry.
I was thinking about bringing one to Disney.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you definitely should. I got one you can borrow if you want.
Dude, you should see what I'm buying for Disney.
What are you buying?
Collapsible stools.
So you can just sit in lines?
Yes.
Backpack ones?
They're like this big or whatever, and they fold up to like that wide, and then they can...
Oh, you just hang right onto it?
Telescope up to it, yeah. But we have the stroller, so we'll be able to toss them in there.
Good. I was going to say, so, yeah, what do you do with that? Who watches the baby? Oh, yeah, you got your grandparents.
Yeah,
there.
in-laws coming. My wife's not a huge ride fan. Shouldn't like rides.
Yeah, me neither. They're pointless.
Oh, she's afraid of them. She used to like rides, and she went on a roller coaster, and the harness dislatched.
I've said it numerous times. People die every day on roller coasters.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
they don't.
Do. Dude, Disney covers that crap up. You know how much money Disney has?
Not enough to pay all of these people to not say anything.
I don't know.
There would be dead people everywhere.
Hey, do you want me to borrow my fanny pack?
No, I don't want to. I want to own.
No, listen. I mean, it sits down by my crotchel because I wear it a little hangy.
Do you put a hole through it so then you can get a little surprise every time you reach in there?
I'm just saying.
Anybody need any gum? Ooh.
Mine's blue and gray. You want it? It's very dad.
No, like I said, I want to own.
What are you going to do?
Well, I want to own.
Yeah. You know what? I don't want you to have
I don't want to rent or lease or borrow.
I don't want my fanny pack anywhere near Disney anyway.
Yeah. So I want to. I want one that's like. I want to get it like with a monogram or something like that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just dad life on it.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, good morning, my friends. Wanted to ask Tanner, when he goes to Florida, how much time is he allowing himself to stand in lines? What's like the maximum?
That's a good question.
I mean, maybe you're not a ride person, I don't know, but what are you allowing yourself if you really want to go on a ride?
So I am very much a roller coaster person. Like, I love rides, but I'm not going for me, so nobody else likes rides that I'm going with. Like, my wife isn't into rides, and V's probably into rides, but she's 5 and probably not tall enough to go on most of them. So whatever ride she wants to go on, I'll wait, but I'm not going to go on anything massive. So I don't think I'm going to be waiting that much in lines.
And you practiced with her in lines, right? Already?
Just standing?
Just standing? You're like, stand here for an hour.
Yep.
Okay.
But Disney also has the app where you can see the wait times. So
you can like run over there really quick?
Yeah, so you can look at all the wait times and be like, oh, the teacups have an hour wait, but if we go on the Dragon quick, the Dragon's only at 20 minutes right now.
This is just giving me so much.
I'm pumped about it. You're going to go explore beautiful scenery and
just
stuff.
Alcohol.
And alcohol with alcohols and stuff, and I'm going to be going through all the shops.
Dude, that's right around the corner, man.
17 days? Well, 17 days from when I leave.
Same with me.
Yeah.
I leave on that Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm. But now, didn't yours get pushed back farther?
2 hours or something like that.
So what time now are you rolling into?
Rolling in the deep? I don't know. I'm trying to get Chris Terry to get us in Milwaukee, but for some reason she doesn't want to. That's not true. I just don't think she can.
Yeah,
but I think
17 days away.
Yeah, we're trying to get. Well, that's what we want to do. We want to get those switched over there or something.
Why didn't you do that in the first place? It's cheaper to go through.
Chris set it up that way. Yeah, and the time, the times were better. Yeah, okay. I love trains.
Yeah, dude, your kids would probably like it.
Do lightning lanes at Disney? Do they have lightning lanes?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
I think so. I don't know. I'm not going to do, we're probably not going to do that much rides. A lot more little experiences, talking to princesses, maybe a few rides and stuff. Like I said, my daughter's 5. So
I like how they got to stay in character, so you get to ask them questions. Mm-hmm. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm going to be asking like the hard-hitting questions.
I would too.
Mm-hmm. And ask Ariel if she's vaccinated.
She'll probably say, yeah, I'm sure they've asked that.
Just be like, no, you're not. No, I'm not. It's not tested on fish.
They're good at that, like improv.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's part of the gig that they have to have. They have to, like, be good at improv. They have to know their characters. I want to sneak into an underground tunnel, but I'm afraid of Disney jail. I think they just kill you.
Yeah, probably. That's where all the, that and they can get rid of bodies quick. Just like all the roller coaster bodies.
Nope.
But if you best up podcasts when you're gone, don't tell us what to do. It'd be great.
What do you mean? What did you think we were going to do?
And include the Orion Dan one. Again, don't tell us what to do.
Once again, my, I don't know. That stuff might all be gone to the ether.
All gone? Oh, bye-bye now?
If I want to, I think I should talk to Joe. Because sending it out to get to data recovery, like to a lab, is like a couple $100.
Why? I don't understand what's going on with your little hard drive.
The hard drive just stopped. It's not picking up on my computer.
So how do they get the stuff off of it then?
I don't know. That's why it costs more.
Oh, I guess. I'm sure somebody around here listening could.
Yeah, but I also store all your nudes on there, too.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that. All right. It is a Jake and Tanner show. Blip, blip, blip. Hey, do you ever feel guilty when you when you be scrolling through TikTok and getting a couple of those Ukraine videos, and then it's just a hot girl dancing right afterwards?
It makes my downstairs confused.
Like you said, though, man, it is really difficult to try to tell our wives that it's not just pretty women on there when you just be scrolling through, like looking at, like there's some great Ukraine videos on there mixed with ass.
Yes. Like they just need to figure out how to combine them. Like where somebody's dancing and twerking while a missile is like shoots overhead.
They did it with Game of Thrones, and they did it with like Spartacus.
Maybe that's the point. Maybe that is what they're doing. They're like, we're going to mix in like hot people dancing, and then we're also going to put in a few Ukraine things, and then like every time you get aroused, you think Ukraine, and maybe you'll be more apt to give money.
Dude, it's crazy to think that app was made for lip syncing.
Yeah, it was originally made just to lip sync, and that's it.
And now you can get like all those cool, beautiful women, plus all the news that you need and see. I mean, like firsthand too.
Mm-hmm. Scary news.
Is Elon Musk Tony Stark?
Almost.
I really like that guy.
He's
I don't know how anybody can hate that guy.
No, I don't hate him.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying anybody. Yeah. People that hate him. It's just crazy to think that.
Because every time it's like, well, is he really doing anything, or is he just talking about it? Then he sends satellites over to Ukraine. It's like, oh, okay. Well, he is doing stuff.
Well, here, well, that's stopped. Oh, there it is. Apparently, I just found out that Elon Musk donated around $5.74 billion to charity in November.
My God.
Just weeks after tweeting that if the UN World Food Program showed him how $6 billion would solve world hunger, he would sell Tesla stock right now and do it. And for the record, after they called Musk out and claimed $6 billion would solve the world hunger problem, and then he's like, show me the data or whatever.
They never got back to him.
They never show you, dude. Don't you think they should have had that planned out? Because he's like, sure. Yeah, show me how that'll solve it, and if it makes sense, I will give you that. And they're like, "Well, we didn't expect that. We just said $6 billion."
Yeah, because that's not an unobtainable money for these guys. You know what I mean? Like that's not $6 billion isn't much at all to them. I mean, it's a hell of a lot of money for the rest of us, but like for them, it's nothing.
It's like less than 1%. I just really liked how what's the dude's name that texted or tweeted?
The vice president of Ukraine, and he was just like, dude, stop. Like, well, you do all your rocket stuff. Like, we're getting bombed. And he's like, okay, here's a satellite.
He's like, we need some computer stuff over there. They're trying to take that out. Dude, I don't think Russia knew what the hell was. I thought they thought this was all in the bag. We're going to take that over real quick because I think they're real surprised at what's going on.
They're super struggling. Like they're not winning. They haven't gained ground in a while.
Aren't they getting buried, by the way, with sanctions like all over the place?
Dude, they're screwed. Like their whole country, their banks are like, hey, you have a withdrawal limit of $20 now. Dude, their whole country is going to go broke because of this.
And I feel bad for the people living there that are actually, decent people. That's like, well, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't like this war. Like most of them a lot of people were protesting, and then he was like, oh, I'm just gonna start arresting you guys.
Yeah. Oh, really? Is that? And then he started arresting the people that were protesting.
They started shooting.
I guess the ruble now, somebody said, is plummeting because that's their money over there or whatever.
Yep, that's their dollar.
And like you said, the Swiss banks are they're getting sanctioned. Here it said soccer blocked Russia from playing in the World Cup, and you know how that is over there.
Yeah.
Ohio just banned vodka, and I think
just the state of Ohio.
Just Ohio State. Man, at least they did something. They did. Know what I mean?
They did more. Like we haven't shut down our podcast to Russia, can we? We should.
Do we have somebody?
I'll check.
Yeah, check to see if we have any. We should shut that down.
Yeah, if we have any Russians, we're shutting it down. You don't get it anymore.
Yeah, I didn't know the International Taekwondo Organization revoked Putin's black belt.
Oh, well, that's beautiful.
That one hurts.
No, we don't have anybody in Russia. Good. Well, either way, nobody in Russia is allowed to listen to the show anymore.
How do you block that, or do you just say it?
I'm just saying it. I have no idea how to actually do it.
But the UN did respond to Elon.
What did he say?
What'd they say?
And what did they say?
Dude, did you know OnlyFans went dark in Russia too?
That's enough. That's enough. People will help now.
Well, the Russian, the sinners over there that use that to make money.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, whoa, hey, is how we make money.
I need this money.
And they're like, okay, well, we were just trying to figure out exactly how. We didn't want to go dark. We just went dark for a minute because we don't know how to pay people over there right now. Mm-hmm. So they had to figure that out.
I told a buddy of mine, he was complaining that his Tinder didn't look good. And I was like, switch your location to Ukraine, man.
Yeah, why not?
Get somebody looking for a green card. I mean, they'll be over here in a second.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think it's funny that Russia's. I don't think this is at all funny. Wrong words, but I love that they're having a harder time than they thought.
Yeah,
Ukraine is fighting back.
Yeah, they really thought that they were going to just walk in and take it, and then that was just going to be the end of it. And that is not what happened at all.
Where did I read? I can't remember where I read it, but there was something that Ukraine TikTokers, like the residents, are showing people how to, I don't know if it's residents. God, I wish I could have had that now. But are showing on TikTok how to drive abandoned tanks. Because some tanks over in Ukraine have been abandoned, yeah. So they're showing you how to get in it and use it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know on one street in Ukraine they had like 500,000 Molotov cocktails.
Oh, I saw that. I saw them making them.
Just bottles and bottles and bottles. And I was like, oh, Russia's not ready for this. There was that one tank that broke down because they ran out of fuel. And the one Ukrainian guy's like, do you need a tow?
Oh, yeah. And then there's Pornhub, I guess, blocked in Russia.
Oh, yeah, it's done.
It's all done.
Yeah, I know that I still love that old lady who was like, why are you here? Get out of my land. Also, take these sunflower seeds, put them in your pockets so when you die, nice flowers can grow where you...
That's so nice.
Dude, that's so brutal to hear from a grandmother. It's like, oh, she's bringing us sunflower seeds. Put them in there so when you die, we can have something nice to look at. Oh,
that's funny. I wondered when this was going to... Because the Ukraine president or whatever, not a bad-looking guy, right?
No.
Yeah, did you know he's the voice of Paddington?
Yeah, he was an actor. If I'm not mistaken, I saw this. I didn't look into it at all. But if I'm not mistaken, he was an actor first, got a role playing the Ukrainian president, and then said, oh, I should be the real Ukrainian president.
Yeah.
And then he won.
Oh, really? That's how that kind of went down? Wow. Yeah, Lynn says, update from single moms. Ukraine president is now the sexiest man alive because he's handling this like a badass.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he's like wearing... Like, he's not leaving the city. Like,
no, isn't he actually fighting?
Well, he's at least there. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if he's picking up a gun and shooting, but I know that he's in the city. Like, he's still in Kiev or whatever. And, like, every country's like, dude, do you need to ride out of there? Because, like, you're Putin's number one target. Like, he wants you dead. And he was like, nah, I just need more stuff.
Just
we just need more bullets. If you guys got bullets,
dude,
that'd be great.
The girl that's not the queen, not the prom girl, the beauty pageant winner. What the hell do you call them? Miss Kiev or Miss Kiev?
Miss Ukraine?
Miss Ukraine is out there with guns fighting.
She's out there, swords. I don't know.
Are they making it? And they're making everybody pretty much fight if you want.
Yeah,
but you could, but they're also drafting people like 18 to 60 or whatever.
Are
right?
they?
I thought that's what I heard. I thought
I have
they're because I thought I saw a bunch of dads and saying bye to their families and whatnot because they kind of had to.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that Ukraine's army is not as strong as Russians. So, but I don't think any of those Russians. From what I understand, none of the Russian soldiers really thought that there was going to be a fight back.
Right.
They thought they were just going to walk
go in there and just yeah. Lindsay said her best-selling shirt right now is "I don't need a ride, I need ammunition."
Yeah, that's literally what he said.
I don't need a ride.
I need ammo. Like, Okay, here you go.
Dude, it's so bizarre that you can, even here, get drafted. That is a weird thing when you're like, but I'm a coward.
Oh, yeah, I'm out.
Good. This is wild.
I am a draft dodger. I wasn't around during the draft, but if I was, full-on draft dodger.
Dude, I didn't know that. They were letting people that had military experience out of prison to fight.
Hell yeah!
Wow.
Like, what are they in for? Murder? Perfect. That's what we want you to go do.
Can you go do that?
Can you go do that, but just like those guys?
Legally.
Did they have to go back?
That would suck, right? They'd probably be fighting for a good deed like that. Maybe they get some things cut off.
Yeah. I wouldn't have to go. I would be like, dude, you don't gotta go back.
Maybe you got like a ball and chain around your leg while you fight.
Yeah.
You drag that thing around.
Ankle bracelets. This is if you're in like their platoon or whatever it is, like their squad or whatever. At the end, just be like, "Oh, just tell me that you died, and you can just leave. See you later." I'm supposed to bring you back in, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and if you're not here, you're not here.
Cars being stopped at the border, and then the man. Okay, yeah, it's wild, man. People on TikTok doing live videos there. Never, ever, ever have we been in the middle of a war this up close and personal. And technology caused it all from an app that you were just lip syncing.
Yep.
What was the app called before?
Musically.
Musically, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Jake and Tanner Show.
Yeah.
More of us next. All right, so it's probably just. I wonder who else is going to be doing it.
Brittany, we know that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so do you. She told us.
I don't remember. They got to know, those sales girls have to realize that doesn't normally happen and we're not their friends.
Yes.
We can send it. Will you send out an email?
Yes.
I don't want them 100%. To think we're all friends now and that we can to chat. I don't want any pleasantries exchanged. I don't want any highs. Only buys. I want to get back to the old ways where you have a conversation and right when you ask me a question, I say, all right, you have a good day now.
Yeah, talk to you later. Talk to have my people day. Call your people.
Hey, what do you think about the remote? All right, you have a good day now.
Yeah, talk to you later.
Kidding.
Bye.
Just joking. Lots of fun. So what am I doing here? Do I still got to wear this mask now?
I believe you do, yes.
Okay, let me read this. If you are 2 years, unvaccinated, if you are 2 years or older and are not up to date with your COVID-19 vaccines, you should wear a mask indoors. But it says you should wear a mask. I didn't say you have to wear a mask. Maybe I should call Elizabeth Hassel right now.
Well,
I have her phone number.
Yeah, call her. Ask her.
I'm trying to go with this beat and I can't do it. It was terrible.
I'll let you know. Like a real beat doesn't really change that much. It's just kind of like the beat. The timing doesn't really change a whole lot.
I know. We're going to call Elizabeth. She's our HR director. I got to see what she wants me to do. Maybe I'll send her a fax. I got her fax line number too.
She has a fax?
Elizabeth Hessel is not available to take.
She's not available.
I was going to ask her other questions about HRE.
Like what?
Well, I don't know.
It's like who and when you're allowed to touch people.
Who else isn't?
And she 100% wouldn't tell you that.
Well, she knows it's not fair. Everybody else gets to know. She gets to know everyone.
Well, she gets to know.
I guess I could call Jennifer too, but
yeah.
I always feel like I put Jennifer in a bad mood, Lois. I don't want to.
Oh, you're not wearing the shirt she likes.
I'm not. The blue shirt. She
likes you in that shirt.
Jennifer, I haven't stopped talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
This is how little guys get compliments in the day. You know, she's like, "Oh my god, I like that shirt," and I'm like, Jennifer, I'm married. First of all, and you're HR. Stop hitting on me.
Oh it's
so weird.
You file a complaint
to her.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Hey, I got some things here for you.
Okay.
We're hoping to see her fired or put on leave.
I saw this.
Reacting to that Serene superintendent charged with 6 counts of false imprisonment. Wow, do I see Kelly Casper here.
Oh, did they got her picture of her?
And Kelly Casper is a superintendent. Boy, does she look like... She looks like she would hide in bushes to catch kids smoking.
Oh, yeah she does do that. Because that's how she caught me smoking. Hiding in bushes with a notepad. Dude, she sucks. She sucked when she was at Coleman. Because that's where I went to school. Sounds like she sucked at Suring, too. I guess the principal didn't even know in Suring. That's what I've been told. Suring principal didn't even know. She just kind of did it without telling anybody.
If you're just jumping on board and you don't know what we're talking about, she ended up taking like 6 kids and made them basically do a strip search because they were looking for a vape.
Yep.
It's just like, it's not like...
But
like I said, if there was somebody that was murdered and one of these 6 kids most likely had a murder weapon, when we're talking about vaping's no good.
No.
But man, I would have definitely called the... She's been doing this for this long. Yeah, you should have called the parents.
But the strip search is not what she got in trouble for because it wasn't technically a strip search. A strip search needs to be showing of private parts.
Right.
And they didn't do that. What she's being... charged with is keeping these kids in an area and not letting them leave.
But let's not also forget strip search.
Yeah, she did make them get, take clothes off and search them.
Whoa, I don't know if they didn't show anything. Like
no, they didn't show anything.
Well, one of the kids said they did.
Yeah,
they thought that was a lie.
Yeah, there's no evidence of that. But this is what I said. I also get why that kid's going to lie.
Yeah, the ones are gone.
She sucks.
Yeah.
Like, she sucks, and you want her to go away because she sucks.
So, yeah, the state concluded that she lacked legal authority to confine the students in a small restroom located off the nurse's office. And, I mean, it's children, man.
Yeah, it's I think she's got 6 Class H felonies, which is 3.5 years in prison, $10,000 fine, or both.
Did they find the vaping?
I think they did find stuff. I believe they still found stuff.
Yeah, so she faces up to 21 years in prison. Jesus, I mean, I doubt it. I mean,
no, she'll probably sit for a little bit and probably have her teaching permit revoked. But
she's 51. Yeah, a good time to lose a job. You can get them anywhere.
Yeah,
you, Casper.
Yeah, 51. That's right at that nice time where you're not quite there to retire, but you're also a little old to where people don't want to hire you anymore.
What happened now? 6923?
This doesn't feel right.
I am not even reading that.
Yeah, that doesn't feel... Feels like that's probably being a little exaggerated, right? Otherwise, like, she's a sex offender, and that's being...
Not Casper.
No.
Different teacher.
Different person.
So, does any... Can I talk to somebody that went to that school? If you're listening right now, can you call if you went to the school? How crazy is it at your school right now?
Oh, dude, kids run that place. It's got to be like those movies where the teachers are all gone and like there's kids in cages and everything's on fire. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna tell these kids no? Like, go to the office and be like, don't imprison me. Leave when I want.
People cheering?
Yeah.
Are people really happy? I mean, is there smiles now walking through the hallways?
It has to.
Is
be.
everybody just vaping now?
Everybody's vaping everywhere.
High fives and vapes everywhere. How was she? Was she a doll to be around?
No, she was.
Well, that's why I want to just know, like, if from a kid, like, is this high school that she's a superintendent for?
Yes.
K through 12, or 7 through 12.
It's probably K-12. She's the superintendent, so I don't know what that means. I don't know if she's like the superintendent for different schools, just one school. I don't know how superintendent works. I thought superintendent took care of multiple schools.
So playing devil's advocate on the tech side, shouldn't these people be charged for holding students for detention then?
I think if the student tried to leave, they could. But I think these students were like, I'm leaving. They're like, no, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see here. The facts that surround legal authority off the NER. Yeah. Yeah, they were not told, they could be released. No parents were called.
Like with detention, like, you probably could. You could probably leave. You just don't feel like you can.
Burke also noted that Casper directed the children to remove their clothing once in the bathroom, then stood in the doorway while the children were in the room. Once the children removed their clothing, he said, I love how the Press Gazette, too. I get why they're doing, but they're using the word children.
Yes, because they are.
I mean, they are children, but they're trying to make it. I mean, it is children, but they want that in your head, like how bad this is. Once the children removed their clothing, he said any opportunity they had to escape would have subjected them to further shame and embarrassment.
Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong.
None of the children involved were given the opportunity to leave. The only choice they were given was to have the search conducted by a police officer. Neither were the children given an opportunity to contact their parents prior to being confined in the bathroom.
Yeah, you shouldn't lock up students in bathrooms. You just can't do that. It's 2022.
Yeah, man.
You can't.
Hold on, let me see here. Whether Casper knew that the students did not consent and knew she did not have the authority to detain the 6 children in question is a fact. They're best left for the jury to determine. This girl's 16-year-old daughter was searched by Casper, told the Press Gazette, "It's glad something is being done. She needs to be held responsible."
So she was charged with that. Was she arrested?
I don't know.
I feel like you got to be arrested to be charged, right? She's got to make bail I mean, if they charge her with this, then she's got to be sitting somewhere, right?
I don't know, man. Unless, or what did you just say something about bail?
Yeah.
I was reading this.
I had just asked, like, is there a bail being set? Did she make bail? She had to have been arrested.
The first girl searched who denied having a vape on her in person slid her hands down her legs. Nothing was... Okay, Casper slid her hands down her legs and behind. Nothing was found. But an empty vape cartridge fell out of the 14-year-old's bra when she bent down to pick up her shoes. Bummer. Casper checked the other bras more carefully. The complaint states the girls were told to lift or pull their bras away from their bodies, while one student claimed that their breasts were exposed. Most of the other 5 students, ages 17, 16, 16, 16, 15, said Casper looked into the front of their bras and checked the band in the back. Cartridge was found in the girl's jacket. Another girl admitted to having a vape on her. Yeah. Girls said that they felt violated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Casper said she was not trained to do any type of feeling or patting in a search, but provided they investigate with certificates showing different training she had attended through the years.
Wait, so she was like, yeah, well, I'm not trained to pat anybody down, but I'm trained in CPR, so I'm pretty sure I can do that.
The school nurse who Casper enlisted to assist with the searches said Casper talked to each one of the girls, telling them that they were better than this. They were making bad choices. I care about you. She said she didn't want to search them because they were going down the wrong road. She had to.
It's like I get that she's like, dude, I got to do this because it's illegal and you guys shouldn't have this. But also, she really sucks.
Yeah.
You can't do this stuff. Like, dude, an easy little call to the parents. And this doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Like one call to the parents. And she still has her job.
What do you got here? This says she was a principal of the Coleman High School.
Yep.
2002 to 2010. Principal of Coleman High School, middle school, 2011, blah, 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 blah. Casper, along with several other Coleman School District staff, board members, and community members, were subject of a federal lawsuit in 2007 against Coleman School District by former Superintendent Paula Hansen that accused them of damaging her reputation and forcing her from her position. So she got forced out in Coleman. And then there was a lawsuit there.
Oh, she sued Coleman?
I guess.
Oh.
Man, she seems like she's a hoot to be around at parties.
She's not. I can't even joke. I don't even want that sarcasm. She's the worst. I had her my entire high school.
Oh, wait a minute. No. She was in a lawsuit because I think she fired somebody else, Paula Hansen. It was a different girl that she fired, so she was in a lawsuit. Never mind.
Hansen, I can't remember her.
Anyway, so yeah, that's happening.
Yeah, I don't... If she just would have called the parents, this would have been 100% over. I think your kids have vape on them. I need you to come to the school. I'm going to hold them in the office. Because, you could do that. Be like, I'm going to hold them in the office. But making them go in the bathroom and then saying you're not allowed to leave, that's where the issue came up.
Hi, what's up?
Yeah, I just want to talk about Kelly Casper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had her as a principal in Coleman as well. So did my older sister. My older sister was molested by a guy whose kids went to Coleman School. My sister told principal, this is too hard for me. I can't do it. Everybody's giving me a hard time. I got to go somewhere else. I need something else, And she told her there was no other option for her except for to drop out.
Wait. She told her. She told her what?
Kelly Casper told my sister that the only option was for her to drop out or stay in the school of the, with the kids whose dad molested her.
Oh, boy. Man.
Seems like fun.
So she sounds like she was one of your favorites.
Dude, she was such a terrible person. I hate that woman. I'm so happy.
Man, this is the consensus here. Not a lot of people liked her.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at her CCAP now. She's got the 6 counts of a H felony for false imprisonment. I'm trying to see if she's been arrested or anything. I don't know. Oh, she still lives in Coleman. That's not good.
You think she's under a little bit of stress?
Probably a little bit.
I would think.
She doesn't handle stress very well either.
No.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, what?
That text that we got a while ago.
It's true.
Cynthia Perkins, 36. She did that with cupcakes.
Yeah.
And gave them to the students.
Why?
How like what?
She took
so just
yeah.
Oh.
She laced cupcakes with a bodily fluid provided by her husband and fed it to kids. She was arrested in 2019 for more than 150 sex crime related charges.
Oh man. Yeah, 68 other charges against her. Oh man. Anyway, that's a whole different story.
A whole different story.
Okay. We're going to move forward. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Let me tell you where the demise of TikTok's going to be.
Where?
It's going to be soon. Videos can be 10 minutes now.
10? Never mind, I'm out.
I'm telling you, because people are going to just start doing longer and longer ones, and it's going to get to the point where you're not watching them anymore.
3 minutes is already
too long.
It better be super interesting. I'd almost rather see the part 1s, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7s in 1 minute form than watch a 10-minute one.
TikTok said they're hoping it'll unleash even more creative possibilities for our creators around the world.
You mean YouTube? I mean, you're just YouTube now.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I truly believe that this is when they did it wrong. They should have just left it as is.
Or at least, they better not get bogged down with a bunch of 10-minute videos.
It used to be 15-second limit, then they raised it to a minute, and then they went to 3, and now it's 10, and now, like you just said, it's YouTube.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So
Fun
it's YouTube
stuff.
that's more formatted for a phone. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Great.
Whatever.
I hate TikTok. But it's necessary to see women.
Yeah. The only ones I ever
Ukraine news.
Yeah, but I don't want 10 minutes of it. I like my 3 minute. If I wanted to watch a whole big long thing about Ukraine and what was going on, I guess I'd turn on the news.
Right.
Like, I like the small videos of stuff.
Anyway, question for you. Question for listeners. Did you ever buy a piece of clothing because of a character on TV or movies?
Yes.
So have I. I think I know. I've done it a couple times. If you've done this, text us 71090. I want to know what was the thing that you bought because you're like, I love that character. I think I know one of yours, but
I only have the one.
Oh yeah, then I know that one.
I bought the jacket. Rick not Rick James. What's this? Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes' jacket from The Walking Dead. The
brown, the corduroy or whatever.
Yeah, the brown with the fur.
You mean the boots with the fur?
No.
Oh, you bought those too. Though.
Yeah, I already had those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Whole club was looking at me.
When you walked in?
Yeah, when I walked in. I had those apple bottom jeans on too. I mean,
dude, I forgot that year. That's all you wore. It's hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
866-916-0959. I did the Vanilla Sky. I'm older.
Trench coat.
It wasn't a trench coat. I look at trench coat like Columbine, man. It wasn't a trench coat. It just went to the knees, yo.
Public masturbator coat.
Okay,
which one do you want? You want to be Columbine or do you want to be that guy?
Love that coat. But I didn't like, when I would wear it, it was too fancy and I didn't even have a job. So I was like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
You got that kind of money. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
I did have a pea coat from Boondock Saints.
See, there you go. Perfect. Was it the knee? Was it the knee one, or did it just go? Did the waist?
It just went to the waist.
A little longer, maybe.
And on the inside, it had their prayer or whatever.
Oh, dude, that's actually really cool. Now,
yeah, it was
kind of cheesy, but awesome.
Because it wasn't if you didn't show people,
right?
So,
I
fattened out of that one real quick.
I got Home Improvement. Again, that's how old I am.
What, jeans?
No. There was a kid on there. Who's the good-looking kid that all the women wanted?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
Yeah, that dude. He did a when he got older and he was starting to go to college or whatever. And he was only on every once in a while. He had a messy hair look, and that's what I wanted. I wanted that hairstyle where it was messy. I remember that. Then the Vanilla Sky coat. Then there was 2 other times. The same person. In 1999, Brad Pitt did a movie called Fight Club, and I bought a shirt that said "Sock It to Me," like the one that he wore, and I went everywhere to try to find his red leather jacket, and I finally found one at Wilson Leather Company.
It was too expensive, or
no, I bought it. Oh, I ended up buying it. It was far too expensive. But yeah, 1999, and it wasn't like bright red. I'm trying to not make this as douchey as it sounds.
It was though. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to be a little douchey. Where is it now?
I don't know. And then that's when I had highlights in my hair. It was more blonde like Brad in Fight Club.
Why?
I was doing that hairstyle too, where it's just real messy. I don't know, man. It was like 1999 was highlight time.
If you were 10 years younger, we'd have all these photos. That's the thing.
I know. That is so bizarre to me that not one of those photos exist.
It's very upsetting. It's
because nobody took pictures,
but here's the thing,
man.
somebody has a photo of it. Some girl at a party has it
I
somewhere.
wonder if Angie might actually have
maybe
a photo, but she didn't get any kind of social media until 2008.
So there might be an SD card or an old digital camera somewhere that has these photos on them.
I had a white T-shirt with Morgan Freeman as God from Evan Almighty. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, but if we're going to talk about Morgan Freeman as God, you don't say Evan Almighty, the one that didn't have Jim Carrey and only had Steven.
It's Bruce.
It's Bruce Almighty. Evan Almighty was absolute trash. Talking about
MC Hammer pants. Nice. I bought a bandana and a beachy shirt that John B wore on Outer Banks. I hate myself too. I know exactly what you're talking about, that John B. Do you remember that? It was like all women wanted that John B for a second.
Yeah, that Outer Banks show. I never watched it, but somebody said I got the trench coat that Neo wore in The Matrix.
Oh yeah, you can only wear that if you're Neo in The Matrix.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you can't dodge bullets.
Hi, what's up?
I know this is call 2 already. It makes me sad. But Angie didn't have internet until 2008, or Jake didn't let her have.
No, we didn't have any social media. No, we had internet. We just didn't have any social media.
Yeah, back in the day,
No,
the internet.
You didn't let her.
No, that's not
she
true.
Didn't have any voting rights.
No.
She didn't have internet.
No, that's not true. She could use. There was a specific time that she could use the World Wide Web.
She only gets one swimsuit, Jake. She gets one swimsuit every 20 years.
She had a 20-minute slot there. You know what I mean?
You hand her the AOL discs.
Yeah, just figure it out.
Use your 20 minutes.
Yeah. No, social media wasn't I'm at the age right now, and so is 3430. He can say whatever he wants, but you don't need it. Like, I don't need it in my life. I could do without it, but this job is necessary with it.
The only reason I like Facebook is for Marketplace.
That's true. You're hitting the nail on the bottom or whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, I'm nailing the bottom right now.
Yeah, you is.
The only reason. Did I show you what I bought?
No, but I want to see it right now. Fridge? You got it on you?
It comes with a thing so I can bring it in the car with me.
Why wouldn't you want to bring it in here, you little bastard?
Because it's my mini fridge.
I know, but we can use it.
Okay, give me $50.
You didn't buy it. Wasn't $50.
How much did I spend on it?
$30. Damn it. You already said this. Yeah, I listen. Hey, where's my honey at? 17 years ago.
No, you asked me.
I asked for honey and you gave me sticks to suck on.
Okay, I'm texting my mom.
Tell her I want the kind that has the crunchies in it.
Jake wants... I'm going to get you the crap honey.
Somebody said I bought this really great Von Dutch trucker hat, a local radio DJ hat. I don't regret it. Dude, I loved that hat. I didn't even know that trucker hat, I didn't know Von Dutch was a thing. I didn't know that was a brand.
I never heard about it until Blondie said something about it.
Sydney said, because they were really hard to find those type of trucker hats that are the tall crowns that I liked, and they had one. I found it online. I ordered it, and then Blondie said Paris Hilton or whatever wore those. And I'm like, oh, this is a thing? Like, Von Dutch is an actual, I didn't know it was a brand, like a big brand.
By the way, that hat that I got at the airport, it's one of those tall.
You got a hat at an airport?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, you did. You even mentioned it. You're like, wow, that's right up your alley. It's orange and everything. It's one of those tall trucker hats if you want it. I only wore it once and I hate it.
Where's it at?
In my car. Not in my car here, but in my car.
You got a picture of it?
No, I don't take pictures of hats.
Okay, well, you take pictures of fridge.
Fridges are cool.
Yeah, no, I'll take that hat.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's got a beer on it, though, but it's one of those tall trucker hats.
Yeah, cool. Like. Am I going to get it when you get around to it, like honey? Would you text her?
I text her, Jake is demanding honey and a honeycomb.
Yeah, nice. Did you say the little chunkies in it?
I think
want the
know,
little chunkies.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it's clove.
I'll take that.
Clove's good, honey.
Hey, so you didn't show me your fridge. And by the way, while you're searching for that picture, am I buying Elden Ring to play? Apparently, it's amazing.
I'm not.
All I hear is how you can collect runes without fighting.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
It seems too hard. Like it looks too hard, and it looks like I'd need to get way too involved.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of time. Like they were showing, like husbands have been like 7.5, 8 hours just nonstop playing.
Yeah, and I just don't. I don't have that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to have that either. It is just those games that I can't devote that much energy into.
Yeah, I'm thinking about deleting some of my kids' games and putting Red Dead back on.
I just saw a thing about Red Dead. That I guess if you stand perfectly still
At a bear
won't hurt you.
I always run.
Well, yeah, they're bears.
Yeah.
That was always the scariest part about the first Red Dead. So you'd be riding around on your horse, and then you'd just hear, "Rawr," and it was a mountain lion, and you're like, "Oh, great, I'm about to get murdered," because these damn mountain lions would jump from everywhere and take you off your horse and murder you.
Yeah, I want to get better at that game because it is a lot of fun, but I just hate when I'm playing the free world and all they do is hog tie me and drag me around a horse until I die, and then they come back and find me and do it again and again.
Yeah.
So are you not wanting to show me your fridge?
I just like that you're being bullied.
I am. I hate it. And I dare not wear a mic because I know they're going to just treat me like crap on there. Hi, what's up?
Okay, so you guys are console gamers?
Yeah,
because we don't have the want to spend $2,000 to get a computer that runs just as good as a PC. Or that runs just as good as a console. You damn...
It plays games just as good, yes. I will agree with that. But the thing with a PC is you can upgrade that a lot easier than trying to upgrade your console. You have to completely buy a new console. And, with the next generations of consoles constantly coming out every
7 years.
7 years? Okay, yeah, 7 years. So you're essentially spending the same amount.
Oh, this is turning into this guy hating. But I love it. I get it.
Over what amount of time? How much have you spent on your PC?
How would I describe my PC?
No, how much have you spent?
I actually spent $1,000 even.
That's it. You've never spent over 1,000?
Never.
Hey,
okay, I spent 500 and I have just as much fun as you do.
Is it easier like if you let's throw a game up there like Fortnite. Is it easier to get kills on Fortnite than with an Xbox?
You have a lot more control as far as
mouse and keyboard.
On a PC. Now, I don't really play Fortnite. I've played it a couple times just to try it out. It was the big thing, but I don't really care for it. It's not my thing. I'm more of like Call of Duty or Arma. Arma is a game like a military combat simulator.
I don't know. You can put a mouse and keyboard on Xbox and PlayStation too.
Yeah, you can. Some games don't allow it though. I've noticed that.
Yeah, but you can still.
So yeah, but why are you going to delete a game? You can just take and get a $80 hard drive and.
Well, because then I got to spend $80. I got to spend $80, homie. But I can just delete Minecraft.
Yeah, just delete the games that you don't use. You don't need to save them. You can re-download it if you want to play it again.
I love you, man. This guy sounds like a panty dropper. Is he the Supernatural game, dude?
I don't know, but where is that game?
Where is our money from all the rights?
Yeah, I like how we were only. They were like, yeah, you can. I want you to be in this game, but only as the voices on the radio. We weren't going to be the voices of anybody massive in the game. We didn't even have to do any acting. It's Darn.
Somebody said you're going to spend 3 times going to PC route meetings to upgrade every other year. From an IT guy, consoles are far superior.
Dude, listen. You can make a PC that will run awesome. You'll get 250 frames per second. It'll look so smooth. But is it any more fun than just playing on a console?
I just, you know what it is? I think it's a dude's hobby. You know what I mean? Like, you like doing the upgrades, and you like having the computer, so it becomes like a little bit of a hobby rather than just the Xbox.
And I do wish I had a gaming PC. I wish I was good at it.
It's my favorite. I bet this guy looks exactly how he sounds.
100%.
I love whatever. Man. Don't be mean.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at an attractive man, very Bradley Cooper.
Like this. See this microphone?
Oh, I bet you he's hung. Yeah.
At least 2 of them.
It's the Jake and Tanner show. Hey, so if you're a first-time home buyer looking for an investment property, here we go. Kelly Davies Homes Team, Landro Realty.
If you're thinking about buying a home, you're doing it wrong if you're not going with Kelly Davies. They have awesome agents that are always available, which means that if you're like, I can only see a house Sunday at 8 p.m., dude, they're going to have somebody that can show you that house at that time.
They got access to every lot on the market. So if you're looking for some land to build your future dream home, they got you covered. The average agent spent about $250 per month on marketing. The Kelly Davies Homes Team spent $35,000 a month. Holy Lord.
My goodness.
Kelly Davies Homes Team prides themselves on consistent communication. Delighted to walk and talk to buyers and sellers through every stop of the process and love celebrating with them on closing day. So, Kelly Davies Home Team, you can find her on Facebook. I want to talk Friends really quick. I found a little thingamajiggy. A
What is
doohickey.
it?
I found a little doohickey on the World Wide Web.
What is it?
It's just talking about Friends and why it aged so poorly. And I don't think you really need to watch it. Like, you could probably watch it kind of how you did. Here and there. Every once in a while. To understand this. I mean, it was a different time back in the 90s, though. Before cameras.
Yeah.
Joey's attitude towards women made the list of why this was aged so poorly. He was pretty sexist. That was a recurring theme on the show.
Yeah, it was a bit.
Yeah. I remember one, his wanted female roommate, non-smoker, non-ugly. I think that's funny, man. I don't know if that'd work today.
Probably not.
You know, you watch, like, I'll watch some of the New Girls. That'll come up when I'm on the elliptical, and I'm like, whoa, wow.
Yeah, even those are a bit much.
There are numerous homophobic slurs in the show.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You had lack of ethnic diversity. I think, like, when the girl, her name was Charlie, I forgot her real name, she came on real late into the game. But yeah, it was just white people.
A lot of whiteys.
A lot of
honkies.
Yeah, I didn't know if did you feel weird, right? Saying
Honky,
it?
I think, is fine, but I get weird about the other one. Dan's nickname. That one feels weirder for some reason.
Now it does?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad. Fat shaming.
Yeah, that was a good theme on that show, too. That one was fun.
Monica's weight.
Those were always so funny, though.
Yeah,
but it wasn't necessarily...
Get into a fat suit.
It wasn't necessarily just funny because she was fat. It was just funny because of where she was now. You know what I mean? Like, she used to be fat.
Right.
She lost a bunch of weight, which is the goal.
Yep.
Always is. That's why it's funny. If she was still fat, then that would be weird.
This one made the list, and I don't think it should be. Ross was incredibly prejudiced towards the male nanny. It's weird, though, man. It sucks, but it's weird. It's still weird. If Kayla came and said, "Hey, I'm hired," some Justin, he's gonna hang out and watch Griffin. Wouldn't you be like, that seems weird?
Yeah, it sucks, but I don't want a male babysitter at all to watch my kids.
You should never mail babies.
No, you should never mail babies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you put a kid on an airplane, then you're basically mailing them.
Somebody said, okay, but seriously, name one show that has aged like a fine wine. No, but the difference is you get to continue watching these because they're on streaming services. It used to be back in the day where they were just done and people would forget about them.
Mm-hmm.
But you get to relive all of these.
And then seasons came out on DVD.
Right.
And then we started to realize, MASH said some pretty racist stuff too.
Yeah.
And obviously you had, what was his name on MASH? The crazy guy. He was cross-dressing because he wanted to be sent out of the military for being mentally unstable, basically making fun of anybody in the trans community. You know what I mean? So it's like, no, nothing should, but then again, nothing really should age well.
I just like these the young kids find these, on when this was on Netflix, and then they tried to cancel it.
Yeah, it's like, you got to let things, you have to let things be products of their time.
Right.
It's like when, no, not Disney. Warner Brothers did that with Looney Tunes. They just had an ad in the front of it that said, listen, stuff in this is going to be little insensitive, little racist.
But we didn't know any better.
Yeah.
And if we cancel it, then we would never know that we did stuff like this and how ridiculous it was.
Yeah, but to get rid of it would be act like it didn't happen and we shouldn't do that. So,
Monica being in a relationship with her dad's best friend.
But that is weird.
That is weird, right?
That is weird.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? That's not aging well? It's weird. But it was also Tom Selleck, so I get it.
Yeah, right?
So it's like, can you really blame Monica for that?
Ross's inappropriate relationship with his student. He was a college professor.
Yeah, but that was always a thing. That's in every show.
Right.
If there's a college professor, eventually he's going to sleep with a student, or she's going to sleep with a student. It just is what it is.
And then when Schwimmer or Ross on there didn't like his kids playing with dolls and wanted him to play with like
trucks
and stuff
G.I.
like
Joes.
that. That was a big thing.
Yeah.
Ross is an absent father. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that boy is like gone after like one season, right? Like you just never see him again.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, man, they were making fun of speaking of cross-dressers and transgender, Chandler's dad.
Oh yeah, Chandler's dad.
Yeah.
He was transgender, right? Or
was it
just
mom?
across.
No, it was dad, right?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
his dad was transitioning or whatever.
Yeah, they made fun of that like crazy.
Yeah. But it shouldn't. I mean, like,
dude,
it can't. You can't expect TV shows from the '90s to have the same sensibility as as you do in 2022.
Should I call that top text just really quick to get that story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to us on the air. You don't get to just say that. That's consent to us call. You don't get to just say that phrase and just like go on with your day because we can't. Like
my sister said, my sister had a kid with my dad's best friend.
Like you can't. I can't just let that go.
If you hooked up with your dad's legally hooked up with your dad's friend, can you just text and say, "Yeah, no, that happened"?
Mm-hmm.
And
Hello.
hi, story time, please.
Yeah, please. From the beginning.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
No. But like, wait. How old was your sister
Yeah,
at
what's
this time?
the age difference? Are they still together? Like, yeah, you can't just leave it with the
Is
seven
dad
words.
still best friends with that guy?
Yeah.
No. Dad and Guy are not friends anymore. They're not together anymore. He is with somebody else, and they have children together. She was the mistress, and there is like I think he's like, I want to say there's like a 25 to 30 year age gap.
How old was your sister when this happened?
Oh, let's see, probably 26 or 7 when it started.
Is this guy pretty good looking for his age?
No, he's a little droopy.
Okay, so did you ask
Really
her?
like
Did you
that
say?
phrase.
Did you say why? Why? Dad's best friend.
I don't know. I don't question any of her poor decisions in life.
Oh,
Yeah,
so, okay.
But, okay, did you know before your dad?
Yes, I did.
How long did you know, and how awkward was it?
I don't know. I didn't really care. I was really young at the time. There's a big age gap between my sister and I, so I
Okay.
just kind of got out of her business.
So did the best friend end up telling your dad?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think that somebody saw them out one night, and it got back to my dad.
Oh.
And then
Wow.
they had to confront her about it, and it was a whole big thing.
Wait, did she have the kid? Did they not know who the father was, or did they get together after that?
No, they knew the whole time who the dad was.
But like, was she pregnant before your dad found out?
No. This happened years
Oh, okay.
after.
Oh well,
Yeah.
that's kind of nice, I guess.
Yeah.
Like they were together.
Hey, thanks for the call. We appreciate it. Or thanks for picking up the phone when we
Yeah.
called you. Love you. Bye. You guys are too sensitive. It's ridiculous. Who cares? Wait, what are you talking about?
What do you mean? About what? Call that person now. You don't get to just say those words.
Yeah, no doubt.
What are we sensitive about?
Yeah,
You're
please.
sensitive.
You're the one that says your face is
You're
sensitive.
mean and sensitive and
I hate radio.
stupid.
Text line's so mean.
You guys are dumb.
All right. Dog City. Yeah, man. Hey, did you get one of those whatever in the break room?
A Poochki?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who brought him in?
I don't know. If I die, I die.
I'm just wondering because they were here bright and early, so I wonder if they came yesterday or somebody
they didn't taste like they were a day old sitting out.
Right, today Fat Tuesday, is it?
I don't know.
Is that what it is?
I'm not very religious. I don't, and that's a Catholic thing, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just know that church fry starts this Friday. It's expensive, though, man, because now the kids don't get like the kid meal at the church fry. Now they get now they need big meals. So now it's like $60-$70. Something like that. And then they started only doing it every other Friday, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, and the money goes to the church. Screw that.
Yeah.
Go to a bar.
It's really good, though, man. It's just something different. It gets you pumped for summer's right around the corner. You know what I mean? You feeling me?
Yeah, the days get warm. Everything's wet.
That's basically what's going on in my neighborhood right now. Everything is melting, and I don't know what's the temperature going to be. It's like 40-some today.
Yeah,
over my area.
I'm super pumped. I get to get all my vehicles washed.
Oh my God, something just terrible went in my head. Please tell me there will be no Brewer bus this year.
Oh, I am busy.
Me too.
Yeah,
when is it?
I don't know.
I'm sick.
I'm not.
I'm not vaccinated.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't, and then you can't because I can't because you're just doing it as you're.
And Fourth Amendment.
Yeah,
you can't hold me there.
Right.
False imprisonment.
They made me strip search.
You know what, Joe?
What?
We could have got Joe because he made us all sit there. We had no option to leave while he watched the second half of that game.
Oh my God, that was terrible.
Guys, there's still like a ton of people in the stands. Big. Yeah, well, we're on the bus waiting to go home.
It was just you and your little hat and eating your little hot dog, waving your little flag.
With your glove, hoping somebody hits a flyer right up into your gloves. You can steal it from a kid.
It's so funny because he thinks that everybody loves baseball as much as he does. And maybe a lot of people do. I don't know.
God,
it was a fun experience.
Baseball's dumb. Go to a game, maybe it's fun. But not maybe an inning or two.
Somebody said the MLB season might not even happen, so you guys are probably good.
Hell yeah! Get rid of that dumb sport.
Fat Tuesday's a Christian thing, not just Catholic. It's the day before Ash Wednesday, which is the beginning of Lent.
Yeah, but
there's your Jesus today.
Yeah, but Catholics do Lent. Like Lutherans, we never did Lent. We never gave up anything for 40 days.
Baseball's in a lockout.
Big stupid idiot.
Might not be any. Wait a minute. Is that anything you can give up for 40 days?
Yeah,
it's got to be it's got to be a terrible thing.
I always joked and said I was giving up heroin.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Yeah,
you're not even gonna go down that road. Well, then after the 40 days, are you back on?
Then I get to do it again.
Probably
but I might
hardcore.
even. Well, the whole point was you're supposed to give up something that you love, and then because it's a sacrifice. And then hopefully it's something that's a vice like cigarettes, soda, sugary foods, beating your wife or something.
That's terrible.
So I'm getting up hitting my significant other for Lent and be like, wow, so brave of you. And then hopefully it kind of carries on those 40 after the 40.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm getting pumped. Getting pumped. Kayak season is almost here. What are you doing with your kayaks?
I have them.
Give me them.
No.
You don't use them.
You don't want them.
How do you know I don't want them?
Because I got the cheap kayaks.
Are they terrible?
I mean, they're kayaks. They float on the water.
Well, if I'm going to get them for free, I'll take them.
No, it wouldn't be free.
Well, you don't even use them.
You wouldn't give me anything for free.
You want them now because I just showed interest.
No, I want to take them sledding.
Oh, I get that.
No, Kayla wants to go kayaking this year. She was like, I think we should do more kayaking because we like to do lake kayaking. It's boring.
You're not going kayaking.
We went kayaking last year.
You didn't go kayaking.
Yeah, we did.
Pictures or didn't happen.
Didn't take pictures.
Yeah.
We left our phones in the car because we were kayaking.
Are we getting? What is this? I agree with Tanner. That person was a stupid idiot. Who are you calling a stupid idiot?
The person who said that Lent is not just for Catholics.
No.
But yes.
All right, 0275. Thanks for your support.
Yes, I needed that. I needed that affirmation.
JCPenney, do you remember when JCPenney tried to stop the BSing customers and it backfired?
Oh yeah, when they're like, no more 99. If it's $19.99, it's just going to be 20.
Right. They were
I
just
think
going to
Ellen was on top of that.
All sales.
It was all flat pricings.
Because they were saying you're not really getting 70% off the retail price. It was like set stupid high to convince you. Well, then apparently they plummeted. That like 2 months they stopped doing all sales.
Yeah, because we're simple. Like we're simple people. Because once again, if you see something on sale for $500 and it's only $1,500, it's normally $2,000. People will be like, "Dude, I saved $500." And I'd be like, "No, you spent $1,500."
Speaking of kind of the same, Sears in 1993 stopped their catalog and mail order subscription or whatever. And for over 100 years, they had sold everything from whatever, hubcaps to houses through the mail.
Yep.
And they're like, well, this isn't going anywhere. Amazon was created in 1994.
So if Sears would have kept going, we could have never had Amazon. It was just, we could be ordering stuff from Sears.
You think somebody else had that idea too? Like, hey, why don't we just get warehouses in cities and we'll just stockpile those,
That wasn't his plan though, right?
Well, he wanted,
he
had like two different things. Well, no, he said he knew what he was doing. He knew books would turn into that.
Yeah.
He wanted to do the warehouse thing. I think he's pretty intelligent, man. But I'm just wondering if anybody else is like, that was my idea. Like, why didn't Sears think of that?
Oh, some pothead was sitting on a couch listening to Nirvana and be like, what if you were able to just hop on a computer and just order anything you want? And we would put warehouses everywhere so the shipping wouldn't be like 6 weeks. It could be like 2 days. And then Bezos did it. Good for him, man. I still think that one girl said that there should be a cap on sale, like on your salary, like on how much money you can have. And once you hit that cap, you get a gold statue of yourself that says biggest business boy.
For real.
It's like you just get one and you get to put it wherever you want. And then the rest of your money goes somewhere else. But like you don't get to have hundreds of billions of dollars anymore.
Dude, Penny's was the place, man.
Loved going to
for
Penny's.
School shopping for me.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Got my silver tab jeans there.
Got my nice shoes. Yeah. Otherwise, I had to get the shoes from those obnoxiously tall racks at Shopko.
Yeah, we never had Shopkos, so we didn't like. I didn't get that.
Meyer.
I didn't get. Yeah, Meyer was that. Like I got some gym shoes there one time and got just ruined because they were Franklin pumps because my family couldn't afford anything, and then the dork kid had them too, and he's like, "Hey,
nice
shoes, Jake. We're shoe buddies," and I'm like, "This is not happening. This is terrible.
This is the worst." But yeah, you'd get your one pair of shoes a year.
Yep.
At Penny's, a nice pair.
Did you ever get suede shoes?
No.
Like those? Oh, I did, and you had to waterproof them. It was just terrible. It was an annoyance.
I do remember buying K-Swisses. I remember going to the shoe store, and the dude would sell that cleaning stuff, keep your shoes white. For some reason, we were into white shoes.
Sure.
But yeah, I never got the waterproofing stuff. But yeah, you'd have that shoe salesman that's like, check this out.
Yeah.
So white.
See, I never went to the only places that I would go for school shopping, for shoes, was Penny's. Mm-hmm. We'd always go to that little selection. Mm-hmm. And at one point, I remember in 7th grade, man, the leather shoes, not actual tennis shoes. They were like a little bit more dressy, and they were leather, and they had like the leather shoelaces. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they had those. I'd buy there. But MC Sports, if my mom had a good tip weekend, I would, because she was a stripper, and I would go to MC Sports and try to find some basketball shoes. Oh, but I had to be right around $60. I remember one time she bought me a pair of shoes that were like $120 because I was basically crying in there. I wanted them so bad when I was like 18. And
man, I was never allowed to get a pair of shoes that cost that much.
Oh no, we took them back. That mom was very good at this. Mom and Dad both were. I remember going to Toys R Us, and I've never been to Toys R Us before, right? Mm-hmm. And I went in there, and it was unbelievable. And it wasn't like the scary Toys R Us that Green Bay had. It was like a really good one, but I was little too, so it was humongous.
Yeah.
And there was that orange bike that was the BMX with the pegs and everything.
Mm-hmm. You thought the pegs that's what was holding you back from being a real trick star?
Oh, yeah, $220. And then we took that back. Got that. I rode it around. She talked me out of it. It was numerous things that she did with that. I remember some of my school clothes had to be taken back after I wore them for a little bit for picture day.
Yeah. I never had to do the take back thing, but I never got a pair of shoes, I think, that costed over $50.
Yeah. It just depends, I guess, on where your parents think you're, if they think that's necessary.
Yeah, well, I think it was smart because they're like, dude, $50? You're going to ruin these shoes.
Yeah.
White shoes? You want white shoes?
Yeah.
Yesterday you came in, you were covered in mud, head to toe. It's winter. Where'd you even find mud?
Then I got a pair of Fila's that lasted me for like years.
Do you still have those Adidas?
Yeah.
You should wear those. They make your feet look sexy.
2006. I got those. I still have them. I've only had to use them. I've only had to change the shoelaces once on them. But I'm a boot guy. My hometown shopping mall and movie theater. Apparently, I'm going down. We're doing what has failed in businesses. Made a rule that no one under 18 could enter the movie theater after 3 p.m. without a parent. This included the weekends.
This is the dumbest thing in the world.
Oh my, that was in a mall. Holy cow. That couldn't have lasted long, right?
No, dude, I think I asked you this before, but you didn't have our cards, did you? We had our movie theater, the closest one to us, you had an R card. It was a card that your parents would sign you up for as young as 12. And it had your picture on it. It was an ID. And if you had that card, you could get into R-rated movies.
No.
Like, that card was your parental...
It was your parent signature?
Yeah, you had to have your parents come in and sign you up for it. It was free. It didn't cost anything. And your parents would have to come in, sign you up, and then they would send you a card in the mail that had your picture. And you could get into R-rated movies.
Wow, yeah, because I remember I would have to have a note. I would bring in a note and show them that my mom said it was okay to go watch this rated R movie.
Yeah, most
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Because you shouldn't. It still should be like, yeah, I don't care about this note. The R card I still thought was weird. I was like, that's weird, man. It didn't feel legal. It felt like I was doing something wrong.
I think the shoes are worth more than the vet. Maybe. Not my problem anymore. I sold that beast. One time, Red Lobster offered an unlimited king crab leg deal because they brought the servings out slowly, and they were like, nobody's going to sit here for 6 hours. They did.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd sit at Red Lobster. When's the last time you went to a Red Lobster?
Oh, man, getting that fancy? It's been a minute.
Yeah. I mean...
Whose birthday?
You got married when? Dude, the biscuits are so good.
Didn't A&W do something with their quarter pounder, but they were trying to make the burger bigger, but people didn't understand?
No, this is what happened. So, McDonald's obviously had their quarter pounder with cheese.
Right.
So, Burger King was like, we'll make a third pounder. People, it's a bigger burger. But people didn't understand that a third pound was bigger than a quarter pound, so it didn't work at all. These companies, and it's anybody, you assume that the general public is at a level of intelligence, and they're just not there.
Somebody said, I don't know if they're gone, but Skype crapped their pants during the race they had market lead in 10 years of practice in. Like COVID hit and everyone was stuck indoors and wanted to still talk face to face, and Zoom popped up while Skype was cleaning their bathroom apparently. Yeah, really, honestly.
Why didn't we have a...
They must have just said, we'll sit back. There's no big deal. And
yeah, people know where Skype is. But Skype costs money, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. I don't know.
But Zoom did if you wanted to use it for more than 45 minutes.
Sony built a disk drive console prototype for Nintendo, but Nintendo didn't see the point in having disk media, so Sony created PlayStation.
Yep, that's true.
That's true? Yeah. Wait, Sony created that for Nintendo?
Yep.
And then Nintendo said, we don't want this.
Yeah, if you look on like the bottom of like Super Nintendos and stuff, there's like these crazy ports. Same thing with like a lot of their Nintendo's systems. They just got a bunch of ports. and they created it for. I think they made a few, but like it was a disc drive, and they're just like, screw it.
So Sony understood. Sony's like, no, we should do this.
Yeah, they're just like, dude, there's a market for this. You can put so much on discs that you can't on a cartridge.
Somebody said my Pillow CEO is quickly running his company into the ground. Really? That My Pillow dude or whatever?
Yeah, he's very political with it. So he's...
Oh, he is?
Oh, yeah. He's like, I can... He came out on the news and said he has enough evidence to put 300 million Americans in prison for voter fraud.
Oh, no.
300 million. There's only 350 million of us in this country. He's going to put the majority of us in prison.
Yeah. Nokia never made the transition to smartphones. They thought that was going to be a fad.
Mm-hmm.
They don't still make those phones now, do they?
I think they do.
Really?
I think they, because you can still buy flip phones, right? I know you can. They do the ones that are like, this one's for construction workers. You can take it and throw it off a building.
Yeah.
Drop it in a beer.
Dude, those things were great, those walkie-talkie phones.
Nextel phones? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
if you had
wonderful.
a Nextel phone, you were
awesome.
you were the coolest person in your school.
Just a big old walkie-talkie for adults.
Yeah, where are you at? Remember that commercial? Where are you at commercial?
Yahoo bought Tumblr for $1.1 billion and sold it for $3 million 6 years later. Wow, that's a mistake.
Yeah, who still uses Yahoo?
Kodak completely went under when they chose not to adapt to digital photography.
Is still Kodak around?
I thought. Oh, they came back several years later.
Oh, okay.
That's what it said right
I was going to
after
say, because I was like, they definitely still have Kodak. My printer's a Kodak.
Man, I didn't realize. We went searching for printers and I thought they would be like $10 now because technology went so far. They're ridiculously priced still.
Yeah, they're like what, 80, 50 bucks? A decent printer. But the issue is that the printer ink costs 60. So it's always more, you'll always save more money just buying a new printer than you ever will getting new ink cartridges.
The reason I had to go out and look for these is because I'm my wife's printer bitch. Like, I'm so sick of, like, she has a printer there, but she's like, my job's professional.
Yeah.
And I go, that's so crappy.
I can't print at work. I'm at work. I mean, what do you think this is?
Printing off tax forms and everything over here.
Using
hobbies.
And I've seen your tax forms. You got like 700 pages.
Yeah, for real, man.
I get why she doesn't want to do it there, but damn, you spent like $20.
Yeah.
If I don't get one of those ESOP profit sharing checks, it's gonna be because of you and your damn printing habits.
Hey, remind Friday, you and I got to go through with the listeners our performance review.
Yeah, because we got to do that for the following Friday.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that early in the morning, at 6 o'clock.
We should just do it the Friday of our performance review.
And I would love listeners to fill that out for us and see what happens. See if we get a bigger raise than what we did last year.
We should just put it on Facebook. If you guys can fill this out and send it back.
That would be great.
Just email it straight to Joe.
Yeah. Hey, I don't think McDonald's is anywhere near bankrupt, but didn't they do a pizza a long time ago? And I think they still do that?
In some spots. They still have pizzas.
Oh, really?
I think in like Italy. I know they tried to bring it to the States and it didn't work really well.
Oh, Hubba Bubba.
Remember KFC's Double Down sandwich?
No.
Where it was a sandwich, but instead of bread, they used chicken tenders.
Really? That sounds amazing.
It was just 2 pieces of chicken with a slice of cheese in between it, and you're like my sandwich?
We got things to give away. Do you want to do Radio Gabs?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun. We can do that next. You're listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. This is the biggest deal on the planet.
I know that Andrew's not into concerts, but I feel like she's pumped about this one.
Dude, where all the moms at? Like probably right around hitting right around that 40 age, 40-year-old.
35 to 40.
I would say, yeah. You're about ready to have the best news on the planet.
Are you sitting down? You should take a seat for this.
We got this email yesterday. It said, hey, guys, please announce the following show tomorrow, March 1st. Oh, by the way, it's March 1st.
Oh, happy
March 1st.
National Women's Month.
Is it?
Yes.
See, we love the ladies.
I had a joke. I'm not going to tell it. It's a bad joke.
8:30 a.m. We're
Oh,
I don't know why I did that.
March Monathon.
Let's do that. Hey, do you want to do moan for tickets since it's Ladies Month for for lifting and staying in shape?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, not
for
like
sure.
We'd maybe do tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
like early in the morning.
Yeah,
that's
for
fun.
What? For what tickets?
For Breaking Point.
Oh, okay.
We got tickets to give away for Breaking Point, and then we can do the moan for tickets. But it's for health. It's for ladies. It's for ladies and health, empowerment, and getting in shape and all that. I feel like do you want to grab one of the first ones? I'll grab the second or whatever. I'll grab the first. What are you grabbing?
Wait, what are you grabbing?
I'll grab the N one.
There's only two.
Yeah.
So you grab the longer name?
Okay.
No.
Well, are you doing his last name?
No, just the first.
Does he have one?
Yeah. No, because that's a whole different person. I thought it wasn't. I thought it was one person. I thought that was his full name. and then I found out that it's not. It's not that.
Okay. All right. You guys are super excited. Stand by. All right. You ready?
What are we playing them at the same time?
Do you want to do it at the same time? I think we should.
Give me 2 seconds.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready?
Yep.
One. Oh, wait. Let me just...
Mine's already playing, so all
yeah, mine too. So this going on Wisconsin State Fair, main stage, Friday, August 12th. Tickets for this concert are going to go on sale Thursday, March 10th at 9 a.m. Oops. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, wait, this isn't the song. Why'd I play this one?
What are you playing?
Differences. I thought I clicked on the other one. I picked. Okay, here you go. Let's try it.
Okay.
These two men coming to Wisconsin State Fairgrounds.
These two songs are some of the sexiest songs.
Hey, by the way, do we have tickets to give away? That would have been cool.
Do we?
I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, no. Heather Storm's got tickets to give away all week long.
Oh,
all
okay.
right. That's fine. We like her. Nelly, special guest Genuine, Wisconsin State Fair, main stage, Friday, August 12th. Tickets on sale Thursday, March 10th, 9 a.m. Good. Heather Storm's going to be giving away tickets all week long. You think all the moms are losing their mind right now?
Yes, absolutely.
I would think.
By the way, all concert announcements from now on are done this way.
Yeah, I can't wait. Are we going to go to this? Huh? Are we going to be going to this? I can't wait for the concert.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm really, really excited. We're just trying to let this sit and so you can listen to it and hear it and know what you're going to get.
Take off all your clothes.
All right, so yeah. Exciting. Yeah.
So Nelly,
Heather's going to give away tickets for that.
Yeah.
All week long. Well, damn. Well, I wanted to play a game with this breaking point, but I feel like we're running out of time unless we can do. You want to just do caller 9 here? Or do you want to play a game now?
Or we could do.
Oh, yeah, and if you lose?
If we lose, you get them. Or caller 9 during this break. Let's do that. Because then if we lose, then we don't got to talk to him at the end of the show.
You mean, wait, for what? You just caller 9 right now?
Oh, yeah,
let's do the lose one.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about Breaking Point and what's going on with that and why you should be there and giving away tickets to that. We'll do that next. Hang on. Get you. New water bottle with a straw.
Ooh.
Little TJ Maxx special, baby. Before we get into this game that we're going to be playing, a couple different things you can win. Money is one of them. Who would win a fight, Rocky or Rambo?
Rambo.
That's what I thought. Sylvester Stallone weighed in.
Yeah. Rambo's literally never lost a fight.
He said, quote, "If it's two men meeting in the street and going at each other with no rules, I believe the outcome would be, if the fighters were to remain upright, Rocky would prevail. His body punches and right hooks would eventually beat Rambo. If the fight goes to the ground, Rambo will prevail in a bloody, brutal fight to the end." Then he got even more vague, I guess. He said, quote, "Rethinking this scenario, I believe that upon initial contact, since they will not be in the rain but fighting outside, basically a street fight, that Rocky will land the first 5 or 6 blows. If that does not take out Rambo, which I don't think it would, Rambo's skill set will definitely be in full display, which means incredibly vicious assaults on the eyes, the throat, every vulnerable part of the body, eventually leading to being pulled to the ground and most likely mauled." But then he went on and said, but then again, Rocky is incredibly resilient and pretty good on the ground, too. That is my opinion on the fictional world.
I don't even think it's a fight. I think it's Rambo easily.
Easily.
Easily. I don't even think it's... I don't care if he created these characters. Right. The characters he's created, Rambo would rip Rocky to shreds.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, Joel.
Hey, Joel. We're going to play a game called Take from Jake and Tanner, okay? 5 questions. It's brought to you by Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage Personal Guidance. How much is it, $40?
$40.
$40 today if you win and you get the crown. Now, if you lose, it's okay, too, because we got tickets we want to get you. We want to get you to the Breaking Point. The Breaking Point is really an amazing place. Tanner, you actually went. You did a date night on it.
Yes, and it is a lot more fun than you think it would be, and be like, oh, it's just breaking stuff in a room. Yeah, it's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
You also learn a lot about your significant other.
I agree, and you probably don't even realize how much inner rage you have about things until you get in there and let loose.
I found out, I was like, wow, this was really good, but then I found out, oh, my wife's angry. She's an angry human.
Yeah. She's taking out. She's like breaking stuff and saying your name when she's doing it.
She brought stickers with my face on it and was putting it on everything.
You should do more work around the house. And she's like, just, yeah. Breaking Point, by the way, is moving to North Richmond and expanding. Grand opening in Appleton, Saturday, March 5th at 11 a.m. You can win prizes. You can check out the new Blacklight Rage Room. Book today at the Breakers Point. Breaking Point, LLC.com. All right, so you get those. It's a win-win situation for you today, okay?
Yep, big winner.
All right, buddy. 5 questions. Tanner's leaving the room. He just left, so he can't hear the questions. We're going to ask you these. If you get stuck, you can say pass. But remember, we don't come back around to the questions. At the very end of this, we're going to grade these all together. Lowest time wins if there is a tie. So remember that when you're thinking of your answers, okay?
All right.
All right. This is brought to you by Prospera Credit Union. Life Stage Personal Guidance. They put money on this. Here you go, sir. Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. What highly decorated Valentine's gift became popular in Victorian times?
That egg. What is it? That egg. Go ahead. Pass.
What was the original name for the gummy bears?
Gummy bears. No idea.
In the 1960s, General Mills tried to make what salty snack into a breakfast cereal, also sometimes used as witch nails?
Cracker.
On which wedding anniversary would you buy your partner leather?
10th.
What widely celebrated festival is held on the day before Ash Wednesday?
Fat Tuesday.
Time. Dada! Stand by. I'm going to put you on hold. This guy's mean. He called me a racial slur.
He did?
Yeah.
Which one?
You'll see.
Oh.
It's like, dude, hey. I can't help it if you don't know the answer. No need for name calling.
Oh, jeez.
Time begins at 3, 2, 1. What highly decorated Valentine's gift became popular in Victorian times?
Roses.
What was the original name for gummy bears?
Gelatin cubs.
In the 1960s, General Mills tried to make what salty snack into a breakfast cereal, also sometimes used as witch nails?
Bugles.
On which wedding anniversary would you buy your partner leather?
13th.
What widely celebrated festival is held on the day before Ash Wednesday?
Fat Tuesday.
Time. Hi, welcome back, Joel. Let's see if you're going to get it $40 today. Or tickets to the Breaking Point.
Yeah.
What highly decorated Valentine's gift became popular in Victorian times?
The heart. Stupid idiot.
Joel passed. He kept saying the egg. The egg. I think you were thinking a Cadbury egg, maybe? Is that it?
Oh, no. What is that? Jewels on the eggs. Trying to think what that's called.
Oh,
I think you're thinking Easter.
Maybe. Tanner said roses. The box of chocolates.
Oh, that makes sense.
The one.
Oh, jeez.
What was the original name for gummy bears? Joel said, I have no idea. Tanner said, gelatin cubs. I like that one. Dancing bears.
Oh.
In the 1960s, General Mills tried to make what salty snack into the breakfast cereal, also sometimes used as witch nails. Joel called me a cracker.
Oh, God.
Tanner said bugles. Bugles was correct.
Oh.
On which wedding anniversary would you buy your partner leather? Joel said 10. Tanner said 13. Third.
Oh. 10's wood, isn't it?
What widely celebrated festival is held on the day before Ash Wednesday? You both said Fat Tuesday, but you're wrong.
Bye, Joel!
It's Mardi Gras. But
What?
Oh.
It's Fat Tuesday.
It's Mardi Gras, though.
Yeah, but it's Fat Tuesday. It's still Fat Tuesday.
But I don't know if that's a
holiday? It is for
widely
fat people.
celebrated festival.
It is for fat people.
yeah, I guess you're right. All right, 2-1.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Joel. Bye-bye. Oh, no. You sit still.
Yeah, you sit good and tight, Joel.
You sit good and tight because we got you still at this cool Breaking Point Rage Room. That's what we're going to be getting you. Tickets to that. You get a 30-minute rage session for 2 at the Breaking Point in Appleton. Include 30-minute rage session for 2 people while listening to the music of your choice. Oh, I hope it's like Celine Dion. That would be fun.
Yeah.
And put you on hold, all your info.
We chose only Natalie Imbruglia.
Yeah, I would.
Deep cuts, not even torn.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, let's do a what do you call those little
after
things?
show?
Yeah, let's do an after show. You want to be a part of it? Text link